got a nice new 4K camera, but Discord just really doesn't show it. It doesn't really show it off.
Doesn't do justice.
I don't know what it's. I don't know if you get better resolution on your cameras if you pay for the. I forget what their service is called. I know it let you stream like a video higher quality, but I don't know if it was your cameras at higher quality. That might be a bit rate limitation, but yeah, it looked way better just natively having the camera on versus my old one, not through Discord. But
Yup.
I did a live stream last Monday with a guy. He's an Apple guy, and his freaking camera quality was phenomenal. And I look so terrible in comparison. So I was like, I
Oh
better
yeah, I saw some of it. I meant to go back to it. I didn't finish.
I was just like, how is his look so good? I don't know if it's probably. I mean,
Yeah, I do that shit all the time.
my
I'm
cam
the film graduate. What the fuck?
my camera's from like 10 plus years ago, Logitech. So it's not like
Hmm,
it's 1080p, but it's an old one.
right.
This one definitely looks way better on the raw source, but once on YouTube or once on Discord, it doesn't show it. But it was way. But I got way more functionality now. I can zoom in now if I want to.
Oh shit. For
Ooh,
dramatic
I
effect.
have like digital. Like I can
look out,
actually move the
ladies.
camera. Like I can
Papa's
move
got a
it left
brand
and
new
right.
bag.
Um, so it's got some cool features. I forget what it was. I don't remember if I bought the 53 or the 99. I think it was the $99 one. It's just a little tiny thing. It's like a little square. But anyway, um, anybody? Let's see. We got any viewers? Yep, 5 people. Welcome, welcome. It's been
Yo yo yo.
missed last week, and I don't know what we talked about the nominees the 2 weeks ago. I don't know what else has happened.
No, we talked. I think we talked last. Because remember we didn't at all talk about the Mario
Yep,
Galaxy and the Zelda
that's
stuff.
right. We missed
Zelda
that.
was-
Yep.
We
Um,
didn't talk anything about those.
the Zelda. I mean, it's just. I think they had to put out the. I think they felt compelled to put out those screenshots because of the leaked footage. I don't know if they would have any otherwise, but it definitely like put all my any little worries I had to ease it. At least about the filming, the
Hmm.
setting. They both
Yeah.
look fucking perfect. Like
Yeah.
Zelda's just stunning. Like she looks
Mhm.
better than I would have ever dreamed. Like it's just the perfect Link and Zelda. So hopefully the rest look equally as good.
Yeah.
Oh, I sound very low. Well, let me go into my
You
control
hold on.
panel. This happens every once in a
To
while.
me,
I disconnect my microphone a lot. Go to hardware and sound.
Oh yeah, I guess on the. I'm just listening
Oh, I
to
wonder if it was. I switched it to my Yeti mic, but it was initially on the web camera. But I don't sound low to
Yeti.
you guys, do I?
No, not at all.
not on the Discord, no. But I think let me hear again. I thought on the playback it kind of is.
What the hell? The old control panel doesn't open the old thing anymore. I used to be able to get into the old device
Yeah, I
settings.
guess technically you probably a little bit lower on there.
Damn it!
What do you? What do you
Yeah, I don't know about that one right there.
which one? What is that? Like, is that some Michael Jordan thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
Michael
what is it
Jordan,
called?
Chaos in the Windy City.
Oh, okay, I never heard of it.
Is that
Uh
different?
huh.
Because my Windows said the input device was my camera, but Discord I had it set to the Yeti. Where the hell is the
Maybe
damn
changing
old? I
elements
need the
to
old
retro.
school control panel.
Subscribers only mode, huh?
What the hell?
I don't know. I do think it still sounds a little bit low, actually, probably, but
Here we go.
Is it just him?
Yeah, I know where it is. I found it. Um, you got to go into the recording
Oh
tab.
wait, am I in the? Am
Gotta
I on
go.
my other account?
I gotta go to properties, listen, levels. That's at 100. Oh, it's my fuck. Why is it the
well,
damn webcam mic?
What
Disable
the
that
fuck?
fucker. Let's
No,
see.
it can't be.
Sorry, no, it's still at It's at 81. It's usually at 91. I don't know why it goes down. Why would that have changed? All right, so it's at 91 now. Plus, it's a little further away than normal. So let me move it.
I must be in my second account, and I can't.
What of what?
Can't.
For
Can't
what? For
write in the
Discord?
chat.
It says T. Oh, you talking
No,
about
no.
YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
Ah.
No, it's showing me as Mizza. What in the hizza is going on?
Yeti. It's the Yeti. It's an output, input volume, output. Everything's all right. So I don't know.
Weird.
I guess I can bump up the Discord or the OSB or OBS.
But that means we're gonna be also louder,
no,
right?
I can just do mine.
Oh,
All right.
lower. Oh,
I just greatly increased the OBS.
this is the all-time low. No gear.
Let me listen to the live.
Yeah, they hear. I'm about to listen.
I just
to it.
updated.
You just updated. Okay.
You're griggity.
It's just a little tiny thing.
All right, maybe let me try this now. All right.
Yeah,
What
they
the
hear.
full?
I just updated. Yeah, now it's fine. It was quiet.
That sounds.
It was quiet. Thanks for. Just had to jump through a bunch of hoops. So usually I don't. I mean, usually it's way lower when I get into that control panel. The old school, old Windows like 95 style hardware settings. It was at 81. Usually it drops to it was dropping to like 30, 40. But anyway,
Chat
that
out.
out of the way.
Wait, what the fuck?
What is T trying to do?
It keeps. Don't worry about it. It's not
Trying to get in the live chat.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
They just pop it up like a different account.
So now, am I too loud now, guys, or am I the same as the other guys, the viewers?
It's so much louder. Oh my god.
Because I went quite a bit louder on the OBS.
All right.
But anyway, I was saying the Zelda cast looks. I mean, the Link and Zelda looks perfect. I don't know what you guys think. But
Yeah.
I find that Zelda so attractive. It's ridiculous how attractive I find her.
Obrag is definitely a new celebrity crush of mine. That's.
I don't know what she looks like without the elf ears, but goddamn, she's just very natural looking beauty. It's not. It doesn't look like she.
When
needs
I go to pop the chat out, it fucking makes.
I popped more in the chat out when I saw her.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Well, and he looks like a real Link, which
He
is
does.
very strange.
At first, I didn't
weird.
think so. I didn't think he would,
Yeah.
but with the hair and stuff, it just
I
looks-
think it looks. He looks great as I was like, wow, that's a really.
if they
that's a genuine
nail Ganondorf, like it's gonna be.
And then they have the other actress who seems like maybe
She looks.
Impa.
Yeah, I've seen
looks
her.
great.
But yeah, she's got the face for
I've
it.
seen her and stuff. I forget exactly what stuff, but
She's been in a
She's
lot
in a
of
ton of
shows.
shit. Who's
yeah,
probably Impa?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
She was in some
She's in
sci-fi
stuff,
or some Fox.
I'm not
shows.
attaching a name to it, but
I think she was in the 100. I think maybe not.
Yeah, she was.
She was in.
I think you're right.
The Dollhouse show. Josh Whedon, after Angel, he did Dollhouse. I think there was 2 seasons. Do you think Ganondorf's going to be prosthetics or CG? I hope it's just prosthetics and makeup because I don't want to see CG Ganon.
Yeah, I want to see a CG. That's
Ganondorf,
lame.
the human form.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
tough
Ganondorf.
Oh, as human form, yeah, I would. It might be a little mix of something, maybe. So maybe
You could
it
do
might be
like
some-
what they did with Voldemort, where they just CG'd some of his face.
Yeah, some. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
a lot of
they
unnecessary.
They could go so many different ways with Ganondorf. You know, I would rather have it like that. Tears of the Kingdom, Jack as Ganon. Ganondorf just was.
Just cast
so
a guy
badass.
that's got that build, put some fake hair on him, and call him good. Like like he should.
Yeah.
He doesn't like.
To be honest, I mean, obviously there's plenty of super Jack dude stuff, but for some reason I just thought of obviously like Dave Bautista, drag.
I don't want him acting wise as.
Dave Bautista
Anyway.
can't act, dude.
Yeah.
No, he's a good actor.
Nah, he's got some better. But even in Dune, he still plays a. Plays a.
I'm gonna be
similar-
looking at him in makeup and prosthetics and be thinking of Drax the whole fucking time. I don't want to do that.
Really, but he paints himself a lot into different roles. If you notice, like, he does because obviously Dune he's also a little different.
I'd say Blade Runner 2049 was his best performance that I've
Blade
seen.
Runner 2049 he was more serious, you know.
I don't need him to be
Still,
Jack.
I don't need
Just
him
give
to
me
try to be
Ocarina of
villain.
Time,
I don't want him to be
Ganondorf.
villain. Try to be a villain monologue kind of guy. I don't see that for him. But
Sure.
You know what it made me? It made me think about that years ago IGN April Fool's
Oh yeah.
trailer. That
they
really
spent a
people. I
lot
was
of
like,
money for how bad that looked. I think they spent like
yeah, it looked,
100,000.
yeah.
Corridor Crew probably they don't like they do a good job breaking down visual effects, but even they admit they're not that great. Like they're not doing Hollywood caliber work.
No, they're doing like high quality TV stuff.
So I just looked up who Impa is, which is I don't know how you pronounce it, as Deachin or Daikin Lockman. It's an interesting name, but she was in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which makes sense because it's the same director, so they probably they work together hand in hand. So I forgot about that. Yeah, she was in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
I'm trying to think of like I don't like it's been a long time.
She was also in Raya and the Last Dragon. She was one of the voice apparently in Raya and the Last Dragon.
God, I just watched another movie with Aquafina, whatever her name is, as an animated in The Bad Guys. I'm like, she was less pronounced in that role, but I'm like, how many freaking animated movies has she done now?
They got her. They had her in a decent lineup, wrote like one after another.
When she's the Little Mermaid. She played the damn stork or whatever, the bird.
Yeah, I forget.
And I'm like, she was all right, but I'm just so sick of hearing that voice. So anyway,
me too.
I'm optimistic about the Zelda movie. There's a lot of ways that could go wrong, but it's going to be. There's a lot, like the chance of it being amazing is definitely, in my opinion, smaller than it being like just good or average. I think it's going to be hard to please. There's going to be so many different directions they could take it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to please everybody, but hopefully it's just something I like. Speaking of,
what about him being green? Like, I don't really need him to be green, really, either. Like, because why is he green and everybody, all the other Gerudos is like normal, Middle Eastern looking?
I think they could make it work. I think
was there any like ever a lore thing to that? It sounds like there was, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but like, because wasn't he?
Ganon wasn't green in the beginning. He's just a pig monster. That shit came along.
I mean, even
he was green in Ocarina though, wasn't he?
About like Zelda 1?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Well, because I'm thinking Ocarina even he's got like a tint.
Well, Ocarina, but was he green? I don't know if he was green in
I feel like he was.
A Link to the Past or yeah.
He's just a pig in A Link to the Past, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's just a pig creature.
I'm pretty sure it was like a green tint at least. But let's see.
I think they can.
Yeah, let's look that up.
That can go good. That could go wrong, but it also could look great with the red facial hair and orangish red, whatever.
I just don't want it to look too.
Yeah, I mean, definitely
cosplay.
Green
You know what I'm saying?
What is it?
Look green up and what?
And his just face is green.
Find an AI trailer for like a Zelda AI.
Yeah, I know it's green in that. That was the first time we got.
Well, that's how I was like. That's how I was like. Yeah, I mean, I've always seen him as green.
Does he always have like a bigger nose, or is that just Is that the Gerudo themselves? They always
I would like noses. The green to be a result of like corruption or something.
I do agree with Ayers.
Do you think maybe he'd start off?
Start off as a regular looking dude, and then you can go to green after he gets his power and it corrupts him and shit.
Yeah,
like that would make more sense to me than just have some green dude. Yeah. When all the other Gerudos are normal looking Middle Easterns characters, like
I agree. I think stage actors for fantasy films just seem to be a good choice.
I'm always for stage actors. That's who I used to cast in my short films and my my little productions, because they're really good at like pretending stuff isn't there, because they're used to not having shit but like a black background. They're really good at like pretending, because they do that a lot. They have a fucking table and a couch and then the black background. They have to pretend that's a living room, so they really good at protruding themselves as well.
And an area I think they'd want to save CG for obviously the Gorons and the Zoras and stuff, because I don't think you can do proper Zora with makeup, unless they do the old school, but still.
I think you could do a Zora with makeup.
The
And
old
you gotta mix
school,
it in,
I don't think the new
when they
school.
swim and shit. But yeah, you can't do Gorons.
I imagine the Zoras
They're gonna
looking
be
a
like
lot
skinny
like
dudes
the,
with Goron
like,
faces. You
I
don't want that.
imagine maybe looking like the Navi, like in a Avatar type shit.
I mean,
like,
if they're gonna spend the money on CG, yeah, it could look amazing. But I feel like, I hope it's not a situation like
That's where my worry comes in. Because you're talking about that worry. I started thinking about the other races and Zoras and Goron. Like that's where I start to get worried. I'm not worried so much about even bokoblins or something like that, because we got Lord of the Rings. We have pig-like what do you call orcs?
Oh, yeah,
and
you got
whatnot.
the
We got
yeah. I
that.
forgot about all the other enemy types.
You don't
too.
think Bokoblins are gonna be CG? I think they'd be CG.
I think it'll be both. Because I think of Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings has really good practical
Yes.
makeup effects, like really good.
For
So
sure.
you could do that and
they're
then mix
trying
it
to-
in,
they're
obviously
definitely
in
trying to
crowd
get that
shops.
feel. They're definitely trying to get that feel.
Because you got to think
sure.
about it. Like one of the things that holds back a lot of stuff, especially like the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action, is you have a flying bison in the show, and it's just no different when they had to draw him versus drawing any other character. But in the live action movie, which sucked, and then the show, which was okay, they just basically have to reduce the amount of times he's in the show because they can't afford to have him in as much as is in the animated. So he becomes a way lesser character and disappears for like 3 episodes in the first season on the Netflix show. And I'm worried that that's going to be something that happens with the Gorons or the Zoros or other like enemy types, because they just don't have the CGI budget to put them in there a lot.
That's
So
what I was
it's
gonna say.
very
I'm
limited.
not worried because Ayers is saying like about the director and whatnot. I'm not worried about the director. I know he could do his thing. My thing is he going to get a Planet of the Apes type budget? I mean, that's because you can't do that without the budget. So that's my worry.
You would think they'd be giving them. They'd be. Doing
who? Who?
I
don't
honestly,
know.
Especially after the success of the Mario movie, I just can't imagine they don't give him the budget.
Well, they don't give Pokemon the budget after the successes.
Right.
So I wonder what the movie
Pokemon's
budget
got more
was.
success than anybody. They didn't give that the budget, so I don't know.
But like my thing is like they put a lot of money towards the Mario movie, which was like $100-something million. It was like $100 million. I remember like they were saying like
that's not enough.
That's not enough for a live action.
But I'm saying that I know you'd probably need like 200.
You need closer to 2 for what we're talking about here.
But that's if that was their stepping stone and that did 1.3 billion, I would assume hopefully that they're comfortable with putting more in for the next movie, for the next few movies.
I ain't assume. You heard what you heard the saying about assume?
I know, but
I don't assume. You make an ass out of you and me.
They're already putting this.
I ain't assuming shit.
I mean, it's like they're on location. They got the horses with all the armor. Like to me, I just feel like
that looks great. That's not hard to do. You can get horses and throw a fucking Hylian shield crest over it. That's not a bit. That's easy. That's the easy part. I'm talking about having bokoblins and Lizalfos and shit running around. That's when you're gonna start. All right, well now what we're doing with Zora. I like Zoras are probably the most important ones. Like that I'm worried about, the biggest race that I'm worried about, because you got to make fish people look not creepy and shit. You got to make them.
I'll say this, that I just checked the Kingdom of the Planet Apes budget was 160 million, so at least it wasn't 200 million.
No. I'm saying you got to be closer to 2 is what I was saying.
It does need to be close. Yeah, it can't be 100. It needs to be like 150, 160 to potentially something like that. So I mean, he's done some really, like, even the Maze Runner movies look really good for their for what their budget. So we'll see. I mean, I think it always depends on, especially on the director, what he's able to accomplish with the budget. To me, it seems like he's pretty good with it. Kingdom of Planet Apes is 2.5 hours. So it's not a short movie by any means. He had a trilogy, like I said, with the Maze Runners, and they all looked good. So I'd be curious. I do
as hell, but they look good.
No, well, yeah, like they're not crazy amazing movies, but
that's
like,
not his fault. That's the story he had to work with. So,
but like what he did the best of what he could do. I feel like with those movies.
Yeah.
He did
And,
the best that he can, man.
Yeah, well, because I
It's a
still find
story.
them entertaining necessarily, and but like production wise,
Yeah,
like set
production design
design.
was off the chain. Like
Yeah,
it was great. I'm not
they just
worried about again
yeah.
physical production design from this guy. What I'm worried about is that they're going to give him the budget because I know he can do it. Can they
Yeah.
give him? Are they going to give him the budget to where it's not laughable, where it's not looking like
Yeah.
cosplay? You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Like that's the worry.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
And
see.
they may not. Maybe they won't put them in as much. Obviously, they probably won't.
Yeah, I don't
you won't
expect
see
it to be fair. I
Zoras
don't
running
really.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really expect them to have a prominent, and maybe not even have all like
You
races.
might not
or
have them
whatever.
at all. You might get a hint because again, who knows what they're basing this on? If they're basing this on like base Legend of Zelda, then you didn't really get that in the first game. You
Yeah.
got the pig monsters, you got all that, but you got dragons and shit like that, but you didn't really get Zora people or Gorons running around. So maybe they'll talk about them and you'll see, hints of them, but maybe you don't get them until they make sure this bitch is a hit first before they spend that kind of money.
Yeah, I mean
I'm
that's
fine
another
with
thing.
that actually.
I'm
cool
very
with that.
curious to see what this movie will do in the box office, personally to me, because it's. I feel like nowadays movies are so like one or another, where it's like they end up like doing crazy good, or they just doing lukewarm. Like it's so strange. So it's like
And Aaron,
Zelda's
you got to
one where I'm like,
remember when you're talking about 500 million for Deadpool, that's also marketing. Usually the marketing budget is as much, if not a little bit more, than the actual film budget.
yeah,
So that's where you get 400 million and whatnot for something like Deadpool, 450
Yeah.
or whatever it was.
yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, all I know is that from just the screenshots and what people were recording of the set, I was like, damn, man. The director's awesome. The cast looks awesome. I'm ready. This looks really damn. They're in New Zealand. Like that's fucking awesome.
That's what I
That is
said
so
initially.
cool.
Like,
And I'm just saying, I don't want like Batista and shit because I'm gonna be looking at Ganon and thinking about Batista. Just go get a fucking classically trained British fucking
Yeah, I just thought of
theater
it. I'm
actor
just saying, Dave, I don't
that
need,
has gravitas.
I don't literally need Dave Bautista, but I was just thinking of like,
Back in the day, because you guys probably saw me and clocked it in the chat talking about the Golden Child. Back in the day, Tyrion Lannister, he's too old now, but I thought back then, when I probably in the when Ocarina of Time came out, probably is when I was like, oh, he would make the villain from Golden Child and The Last Action Hero. He would have made a great Ganon, but he's too old now, obviously. But somebody like him.
oh yeah, he was just
great.
in. He was in like the last couple of Underworld movies I watched too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was in those.
He's a perfect actor. He'd be
his name.
like you're right. He would be a perfect Ganondorf.
He'd be a perfect Ganon, but again, he aged out of that shit.
Is it summertime?
But somebody like him
in Georgia?
Get somebody like him. Oh,
Got your short
Oh,
sleeve.
Yeah, Juice does this because I hadn't said enough. So he's like, "Hey, what you doing over there?"
I don't know. You just like you're eating the ice cream and
It's two-tone workout
got a
shirt
different
day.
shirt on.
I look like the running joke is either I wear the same shirt for like 6 years, or hey man, what's up with this shirt, man? I think I'm gonna go
It's
back
weird
to my
seeing you.
something.
It's weird
that,
seeing you something
that's
different.
the one that starts like milling on the bottom and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm trying to eat it in a
I
relatively
was trying to
fast
have
manner.
the wrapper, so I
Those
can-
are probably the
Just
best.
a-
My favorite outside of an ice cream sandwich. I don't like the fudge sickles.
Yeah.
Those
the
are.
cl- well, it's essentially a Klondike, right? It's like yeah,
That's
it's
just. I
literally
mean,
almost like
kind of.
well, the
See,
Klondike.
I
are
hear
like-
you, Lake a Link. You're right. If that would be a perfect comparison if it was 1989, but it is it is 2025. Legend ain't gonna work for
It's
today's
still visually
audience.
like the set design still holds up to this day. It's amazing.
I'm a huge proponent of like let's fucking shoot everything you can in the camera, even today. But most people aren't gonna do that shit. I mean, I'm super glad that they're even filming in New Zealand and shit. That's a drop.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Mhm.
because that's what I wanted. I want Lord of the Rings with Zelda. So you're doing that. You're doing that part. So that's great.
I'm
You're gonna get the
surprised.
beautiful vistas and all that stuff. So I'm happy about that.
Trust me, I was very very surprised that they were even doing New Zealand. Like
Yeah.
it was of course we
It
always
was a
talk about
surprise.
we hope,
Yeah.
but I was like I wasn't like confident they were gonna do something like that personally, especially like for me like I've been worried ever since they partnered with Sony because Sony's always
Yeah, the
super hit or miss to me, but it's like I'm like all right well you have a good director that's honestly very important obviously out of pretty much almost everything. Like all right well it's a good director, the cast looks great, costume design's looking great so far. I'm like, I don't know if Sony has much to say about this, which is good. So they've just like pretty
especially
much
the
distributing it and then
what's his
stepping back.
face, Ovid. I forget how he says.
Avi
Ovid,
Arad.
He's got a
Arado,
pretty bad track record.
Yeah,
Like
Avi
he's
Arad.
attached to a
yeah,
lot of bad
Yeah, but
movies.
he also has some good
He
stuff.
does.
he does.
So
But that's what I'm saying. It's very hit or miss. I feel like to
Mm-hmm.
me,
yeah.
it's super hit or miss.
And it's
Like
like,
sometimes you get like really good movies, and sometimes you get some of the worst movies I've ever seen.
yeah,
But
Like
here's the thing. This isn't pushed by him. Like producers, a lot of
yeah,
producers
yeah,
are the people who come up with the ideas, and that's not happening here. This is
Sure.
Nintendo. This is obviously the direct. What's the director's name again? I can't.
Was Ball?
I think.
Yeah, is this him? Like this is like this is their thing. He just happens to be he's filling an office space. Like he's just
Yeah.
what producer can we get? Usually the producer is the one that runs like is the person that runs the show and comes up with the casting and comes up with the ideas. He's not that in this. I don't. It doesn't seem like it. He's not the creative
Yeah.
producer, right?
He hasn't
Like,
really talked about it. Like he hasn't really put
Yeah,
like much.
So he's just like a
Right,
body in the chair then.
Right. He's a guy. Oh, we need a producer. Who do we got? Who we got there that has connections with us? I'm sure this is Sony's idea. Oh, Avi Arad, like I'm sure that was a Sony pick. So
They're
I'm
not just
I'm not too worried
distributing. I
about
mean,
him.
it's a Sony's Pictures. Like they're, I mean, it's more than just distributing it after the fact.
Yeah.
Like, they're-
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was more like just distributing and Nintendo's financing. Like that was the whole thing.
Oh.
I
I
was
guess it
like,
could be.
I know.
You sure?
Yeah, that's what I remember. They were teaming up. I know
Hold
it's
on,
not like
hold on.
Illumination where they're animating all this stuff, but it's like this is more like they're from what I mean. Let's see. Let's look it up again. But I could.
I thought it was. I mean, I would assume. Yeah, it's their production. The guy that does a lot of their productions. I would think they're a little more than just the distributor. But if Nintendo's floating the budget, I guess that's cool. Then they really have no less
well,
say.
you got produced by Shigeru Miyamoto, Avi Arad, Wes Ball, so he's also producing it, and then Joe Hardwick Jr. But it does say produced by Columbia Pictures and Nintendo. So to be fair, and to be distributed by Sony Pictures.
Yeah.
So
Produced by
Pictures is-
They're not gonna. They're
yeah.
not cutting themselves out of the producing cred. There's no
Yeah,
way.
Of
yeah.
course not. Of course
No
not.
way. Sony's not stupid.
After the K-pop disaster,
yeah.
who knows? They put that in
Well,
theaters.
no,
Who
let me-
knows?
Let me rephrase that. Sony is stupid sometimes
Yeah.
when it comes to this
Yeah.
stuff, but they know what they got on their hands here. They're not cutting themselves out of that pie.
Okay, I'm looking at Oddball Entertainment. That's actually like West Ball's own studio.
So let's talk about the Mario movie because that trailer. I honestly, no bullshit. That opening with Bowser, I think is absolutely hilarious. I watched it like 5 times and I laugh every time. I don't. Hopefully that's not the funniest part of the movie. That's hopefully a sign of just good consistent humor throughout because I think that was like brilliant to me. Like I love that. It's better than it. I mean, funnier than anything in the first movie by far for me. Like that, I thought that was great.
My hope is that they played it safe in the first movie. Now they can go out and do, what I was wanting from the first movie, which more character development, that kind of stuff. I think that opening leans in that direction, so we'll see what happens.
I mean,
at the end of the day, I'm sure I'm still gonna enjoy the movie. So.
I don't know how much of that was Jack Black or how much of that was in the script, but I'm just like, this is hilarious. Like, I like legit laughing. When I first watched it, I'm like, this is like I didn't laugh once. The first time I watched the Mario movie, like not one scene made me laugh. Like, there was no. I can't even think of a funny scene to be honest. The Lumas everyone raved about. I was like, this. It wasn't hitting for me, but
That was
Um,
funny where he's talking about dying and shit. I mean,
I
it
guess
hits me
I
in
seen
the
it.
soul.
I
I
thought
think
that
it's
was funny.
Yeah, it didn't
because
hit.
it's randomly dark. It's just a lot of random dark humor,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh,
I love that
okay.
dark humor,
That's
random
the best
dark
way
humor shit.
to handle Lumas and shit like that
Yeah,
is to make them like dark.
yeah,
Like even like the Toads got in on that a little bit in the first
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
but
I guess
hopefully
Toad had
they go a little
had probably
further.
the closest thing to like. I mean, it was humorous. It wasn't laugh out loud for me. It was just chuckle or smile type of
He was like,
response.
Nah. Anyway,
I'm adorable.
But
That kind of shit. It's self-aware stuff. I
they
like
really
that
didn't
shit.
show much. I mean, there's some Easter eggs in the
That's
background
fine.
if you slow motion the trailer.
Yeah,
but
I mean, they showed a decent amount. I mean, it's literally like what's gonna be happening in the intro. Like, I'm assuming Bowser Jr. comes, rescues Bowser, takes him out. Bowser they probably get Bowser back to normal. I'm assuming, but like that's probably the whole intro is literally like Bowser Jr.
you think
breaks
Bowser
in,
Jr. breaks in right after
takes,
that?
takes his father back.
I don't think he gets. I don't think he. Unless there's two ways you can do it.
I
Either
mean,
he
they're
breaks it.
introducing him. He's not
Either
going to be in the middle of the movie.
well, here's my thing. Either he breaks in, he gets his father, but he can't return his father to the right size, and that's why he needs Rosalina. Because remember, Bowser Jr. is the one going after Rosalina.
Okay.
So
She's
my
a
question
magic-
is, does he either A, he gets him, but he can't return him to the proper size, or B, he can't get him at all, and now he needs Rosalina's power to go get his father.
I
It's
like
one or
that
the other.
idea actually.
I
That's
kinda
not a bad
like-
idea.
Does he call Rosalina his mama? Is that
Oh my god.
I wonder if they're gonna even do like the Galaxy storyline, like
No.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna pull some things from it. I don't think they're gonna use
they
like.
got the
It's not
Star.
gonna do it. I mean,
This
literally,
game is
the
already-
Galaxy storyline is literally just like it's clearly not because Mario goes to the Comet Observatory, and you
Right.
get Grand
Well,
Stars.
I mean,
and
it's
you
like
stop Bowser.
kidnap, take the
It's like-
castle
like,
into
it's not really,
space,
like,
all that
stuff
stuff.
like that.
It's very much. It seems like it's gonna slam about 3 games worth of content. I'm seeing obviously Galaxy.
Well, we saw Odyssey.
a li-
That
Odyssey,
was surprising.
and Bowser Jr. kind of adds in a little bit of Sunshine vibes. To it.
See, I knew you were gonna say no.
See,
He brings the
there's another
Bowser
person.
Jr.
Yeah, you're getting exposed. Well, it's okay for you because you're not the big Mario dude. But I didn't get in on it. But go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
You're gonna mention because his outfits from Wonder.
It's funny. Well, no, yeah, his specs from Mario Wonder, but also, Retro pointed out too. But I'm like, it's because you didn't play the goddamn Bowser Fury thing. But that paintbrush is literally the paintbrush from Bowser's Fury. And
Mhm.
not
It's from
Sunshine.
Bowser's Fury. Yeah,
And-
it's literally the
and-
paintbrush
and-
from Bowser's
Okay.
Fury.
I'm sorry, Sunshine lovers, but it's not from Sunshine.
It's not Sunshine. If I see one Pianta, I'm leaving the goddamn theater. I'm out.
That's crazy.
The
You know
worst
what?
character design of
No,
all times.
No, listen. You can't not show anything from Sunshine. Damn it! I don't think.
I
Yeah, you
disagree.
can.
Sure, you could.
Especially-
You definitely could.
All right, listen.
He's a hero.
If you're gonna play around with Odyssey, I don't see why you can't do.
There's gonna be an
Sunshine
Easter egg
references.
somewhere for some
Yeah.
reason.
It's got-
Nintendo knows, and the fan base knows that Sunshine is a contentious game.
It's the
We
black
understand
sheep.
that, but I think maybe you'll see an aerial shot of Al Delfino. That's all you're getting, son.
Maybe
That's
some
it. That's
music.
it. As they fly over.
I feel like T will love the film.
Just like
and they
Odyssey,
will-
right?
I feel like T
Delfino's
will-
in Odyssey, isn't it?
Is it?
Isn't
I
Al
don't know.
Delfino in Odyssey on the
I don't
map?
think it's-
Or is it
Oh,
like
yeah.
a
In the globe.
kind of an homage to it?
You talking in the
I'm
globe?
pretty sure. I haven't played it in a
I'm
while.
not
but-
confident enough to make that
Similar,
claim.
though. That does
Yeah,
sound
on the
somewhat
globe.
similar.
You want to
On
hear
the globe,
something
yeah.
crazy?
Yeah, but
This just goes to show for me. I mean, Wonder just didn't. It was just kind of forgettable. I don't even remember Bowser Jr. being in Wonder. Like, I have no memory
Oh
of
my God.
Bowser Jr. in that
I
game.
have
I got
no
20
idea.
hours, 100% of it. I'm like, he was in that game. I don't remember. What did he do in the game? I have no idea.
That dude was badass in the game. He does that whole thing, and you verse him like 8 times. It's like
Really?
you verse him
Yeah,
like a
he's
decent
the
amount of
main-
times.
They removed it. What's this airs?
remove
Yeah,
one.
that just
removed
tells you
what
how
from where?
how much Wonder didn't. was
that's
forgettable
right.
for me.
You know what? I think it was concept art or some shit like that.
It was
like,
concept art. Okay.
That's what it was.
So,
yeah.
so even the concept artist was like, nah, we didn't put no sunshine shit in here.
Yeah, there was some. It sounds familiar. There was something to do with something, but it wasn't in the game or something. Like it was like, oh, concept
It
art.
probably
Oh,
was in the concept stages, like
reference
when they
to-
start showing art of them sketching things out.
That's what
I
is
think
that what
they're
I
gonna
remember,
have-
concept art.
I think they're gonna have you pulling tentacles off a squid in the Galaxy movie.
About 30 times.
That's gonna
and
be
then slap-
the throw.
and
That's gonna be
slapping
the
the toes of a
mention.
giant creature also.
Oh God.
But what I'll say is, I mean, you have the whole Sand Kingdom from Odyssey, which is cool. And to be fair, that does very much feel like you could fit it as
The
a
Toast
galaxy.
Arena or something?
Yeah, but like that could definitely be like a galaxy. You know what I mean? Like that totally fits as like
Yeah.
a galaxy.
I better see
Yeah.
New
Well,
Donk
I mean-
City then.
Was it?
Yeah, well,
I want to see New Donk.
yeah. I gotta see New Donk, bro. I gotta see New Donk.
No,
If you're gonna fuck around and show anything Odyssey, you gotta give me some New Donk.
Does that mean you expect to see
I think I don't know.
Pauline
I
and
think
Donkey Kong?
Pauline, I
For
do.
sure.
no, I don't think you'll see.
They're gonna
Donkey Kong.
they're gonna show Donkey Kong in some capacity because they're gonna set up the Donkey Kong movie. It's they're not just
Yeah,
gonna
they'll probably do some
pump
sort
that
of.
shit out there.
It might even be
Here's
a
my
post-credits
question.
or something like
Here's my question: are they sticking with the? I to be fair, I know that the movie design of Donkey Kong is based off of his new design,
Mhm.
but personality-wise, are they gonna try to make some? I guess my question more so is, if they do show Pauline, do we show what she looks
I
like?
think
in
there's no
Odyssey?
chance you get a Pauline.
You think no
personally.
chance? No, none.
That could be that could generally be the Donkey Kong movie. Like she's introducing the Donkey Kong movie.
That's
Maybe
I-
she's
I-
hinted at.
Post
Maybe
credit
they don't
scene.
actually show her.
I just think like they're gonna make an animated Donkey Kong movie. I bet you. Well, they've been talking about for
I
a
just
while.
hope
Whatever,
Seth
but I'm
Rogen's
sure.
not the voice actor.
Well,
He's
they
totally
wanted
gonna
it to
do-
be Wreck-It Ralph was
totally
supposed to be the Donkey Kong movie, but it didn't happen.
Well, so
You
that's
guys know
but
that.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
guys
Like,
know that, right?
What is it?
I've heard that.
Wreck-It
I
Ralph
didn't
was
know
supposed
that.
to
I
be
didn't
Donkey
know.
Kong. Yeah, that's why he
Well,
looks
yeah,
like he
they-
looks. His color
That's
scheme
why
and
they-
everything.
they released it all. Yeah.
But Nintendo
But,
was like, nah.
But you know who was like, yeah, the Snake was like, go take Sonic. We want him in Wreck-It Ralph.
I only watched that
Yeah,
movie
well,
one
remember,
time.
They also had Bowser and Wreck-It Ralph. So it
That's
wasn't
true,
like,
they did.
They had Bowser. That was like their
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, like,
homage to what they were trying to do or they were going to do.
Yeah,
That was
it wasn't
awesome.
like
That-
it wasn't like.
they had,
we're-
What do you guys-
Disney was in there, in that little.
They had Zane
that
Geef
table.
and like, yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
What do you guys
It was
think?
hilarious.
I think Brie Larson's voice is a good fit for Rosalina.
She's gonna ruin the movie.
Yeah, Grace Randolph. What a that girl. She just can't not say something
I don't-
stupid about a Mario movie.
I don't understand her.
You want to, like I said, I think we said it after the podcast. Like Retro Death thinks I just hate the Mario movie, and I'm
Well, you
like,
keep saying you
watch-
hate it, even.
Well, you don't
just
love
think
it,
it's
so
okay.
you have to
Watch-
completely
yeah.
love it or hate it. That's
watch
how,
her take.
That's how it works.
She says the entire plot of the movie is who's gonna date or who's gonna marry Peach. The first movie, she said Mario
what
or
movie
Bowser.
did-
That's the whole plot of the movie. I'm like, that's barely a plot in the movie.
What movie did you watch, lady?
Yeah, it's literally
It's
even
not
like
gonna
a
be
plot
it.
of the movie.
It's not gonna do well. Like it was.
But I wonder that when it comes to Snake Eyes too, because she
Yeah.
loved that movie. And that movie is.
I will say, you know,
trash.
Brie Larson did come across as coarse and arrogant when she got cast as Captain Marvel. In interviews, she just wasn't very pleasant, wasn't very friendly. I don't know what was her deal back then. I don't know if it was overconfidence.
Well, I think a lot of people weren't friendly to her, so I think she just kind of dished it back. I feel like in a lot of ways.
I
to
don't
be
know,
honest,
man.
in
She
terms
just
of, like,
to me, I mean, from what I seen in
Yeah,
the
by
red
the time
carpet.
she got to Captain Marvel, she had said that thing about white journalists or some shit, and then so it was she was always what's that dude, the quartering, he was making a living off that woman. He was making a living off of Brie Larson hate. So but at that moment, yeah, she was very I understand what she was saying, but it was really inarticulate. Maybe she's just not media trained. Like not everybody is like, oh,
Yeah.
happy lucky. No, that's not
Well,
everybody
she
in
said,
the world. So
you could see what to me it looked like her true self come out when somebody said you're going to be the next Tom Cruise or something because she did a few of her own stunts. And maybe she was trying to joke because she just doesn't have a good joking voice. It came across as like
I think
really
she was trying
shitty.
to joke. I don't think
She's like,
yeah.
I'm going to be the first me, thank you very much. And I'm just like, I mean, that's a
Yeah,
fucking
I think she was
compliment.
trying to joke there.
If
I
she
just
was,
think she's
she's
not
just not good at it.
humorous enough to pull that off. Right. She just didn't have that, that skill, that sarcasm. Not everybody
And it's
has
possible.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
leave that. I mean,
She's a little awkward.
but
well, not only that, but though she's also. I'm glad she's in this because
she's a genuine Nintendo
literally
fan.
absolutely the biggest Nintendo fan on the entire
Right.
cast by far.
I
Not even
mean,
close.
she got street credibility.
She's not like Seth Rogen. Oh, I've always dreamed of playing Donkey Kong. Shut the fuck up.
Shut your ass up.
Jack Black.
You could go tweets from like a decade ago, and she talked about Super
Mario
World, like on Wii U.
She was talking about Super Mario 3D World. Yeah, like you said, on like Jimmy Fallon.
Not that you need that, but it's nice to have that.
And I thought
about, like literally she has a story that she kicked out an ex-boyfriend because he was complaining that she was taking Super Mario Galaxy too seriously. And that was also years ago. That wasn't like recent, you know, that was years ago.
Question. Just to jump back to Zelda for real quick, because I want to bring this up earlier. Do we get a Zelda Williams cameo
in Zelda?
Ooh.
I mean, it makes sense.
I think we do. I think we do. Because she has a perfect fairy face. Like she has the perfect like Kokiri even face. She just has that look.
I could see someone like Wes Ball trying to do something like that. You know what I mean? Like he could.
She don't have to have no crazy. She doesn't have to be a main character or anything like that. Yeah, but yeah, I think they homage her and her pops in some way. That's just my theory.
Well,
I mean, maybe.
You gotta put you're gonna make a live action movie. You don't put Zelda Williams in that bitch somewhere. Like you got to do it. I feel like you have to do that.
It'd be nice. I'll say that it'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yes, it would be nice. I don't need it, but it would be nice.
But yeah, I mean,
like she could just say like my father Robin or something.
Well, she could be. They could bring in Robbie from the Breath of the Wild.
Right.
Read his diaries. If anybody hasn't read his diaries, it's pretty good. Same with what's the girl that de-aged, Pura?
Oh, Pura.
Oh,
yeah,
Pura.
Her diary's pretty good too. About like you got to go climb up above the facility there.
The little
completely optional.
The old one, right? You talking about? The old destroyed one? Or are you talking about? No, are you talking about the new one?
When you go to what's it called? The
research facility, right?
Yeah, when you get up. I don't know if you need the boost wind to get up there, or if you can climb up there. But she's got her room's up above it, like near the top, and there's a little diary in there where she talked. It's like her day one of trying to de-age herself or stop her aging, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Other than that, I mean, I'm optimistic about the Mario movie from what I saw. I just I think T said it. They played the first one. Hopefully, they just played it a little safe. I fully expect it to be very similar. It's gonna be 90 minutes. It's gonna be get as many theater times per day as possible, type of thing.
Yeah, 90 minutes is fine. I have no time with I have a problem with the running time. Just make that shit worth it.
For me personally,
don't waste any time.
I'm guessing it's all the same people. I could live. I mean, more than live without. I just hope they don't resort to the however many there is, 5 or 7 music montage stuff. Like I could live without that. Like I don't ever want to hear that.
That was part of being safe. That's what I think. I think that was also part of being safe.
Like we've mentioned this before, the dude who composed the Donkey Kong music posted that they cut it out and replaced it with Aha, which made no sense in that scene. I mean, if you're gonna pick a song, that's like, I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. One of the best pop songs of all time. It's like, why are you playing Take On Me right now? Like that's just it was so weird. It
doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit. And I'm just like, and when he said, I composed like this music for this area, and they didn't use it, and I was like, damn it, like. I don't know. Just
that's an Avi Arad type of decision right there.
That's an Illumination thing too.
No, I'm just saying that's when your producer like an Avi would step in and be like, let's play a pop song here.
Well, Illumination made a living off it.
I'd be curious where they go.
Like he would override. He would override the director on that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where your producer and director get into fucking fistfights or whatever, sneaking into the editing.
So far, just in terms of just the trailers, they have their remix of like some Mario Galaxy that sounds really good. So I mean, I'd be curious. But I do like already like just the Sand Kingdom where they're like on the buggies and they got the hoodies on. It looks pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing Mega Leg. Mega Leg come out, and Rosalina
Yeah, that's
just
like
play Mega Leg. I was like,
yo.
oh, that's cool. That's very, very cool.
That's very cool.
And
They're
I do
going
like
in.
the idea, Terrell, where like Bowser Jr. has to essentially kidnap or convince Rosalina to help turn Bowser big again. I kind of hope they do that now, because that actually sounds like that'd be a cool kind of.
But also, the other thing I noticed, because we haven't really mentioned it, they just have Peach kind of just doing her own thing, and part of me thinks that that's kind of a nod off to Odyssey's ending, where she kind of is just doing her own thing. She's on her own little side vacation, which I think is fine. It's an easy trade off where Peach isn't kidnapped, but she's wandering at like the worst possible time. I think what's gonna happen is Bowser Jr. attacking is gonna happen around the same time she kind of just goes off exploring, and it's gonna be like, bro, where's the princess at? Or yo, they also just took Bowser.
Where were you at? You abandoned us at the wrong time. And then they could technically make it a little bit more serious if they really wanted to.
They could.
And, like, the castle gets destroyed or something. They take Bowser.
I kind of feel like they're going to take the castle, and that's why she took.
He feels responsible.
Yeah, we didn't even mention Yoshi.
Remember, because Yoshi's supposed to be in this film, so we still gotta. We don't even know. We don't know if we're doing the classic. He's not gonna really talk, and he's gonna be like a borderline pet. Or are we doing the whole?
Talk? I don't know. Like
I want him to be Groot. I don't want him to be talking.
Me too. I would.
He
rather
just says his fucking
talk.
name. That's it. Yoshi. Yeah. That's it. That's all you say.
Man, just looking.
And I would like it if Peach and everyone knows what they're saying, but Mario doesn't. You know what I mean? Like Peach and everybody knows what Yoshi's saying, but Mario and Luigi don't, because they haven't been around the kingdom.
Yeah, like make him Chewbacca.
I almost wish it's the opposite.
Make him Groot.
Like, because then you could tie into. Well, I don't know if they want to play around with the like Mario World 2 with their history as babies and play that
Yoshi's
game.
Island sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to play that game.
You could. I don't know.
If they did anything, that's some backstory that they could use from the games. That's why I think Rosalina's backstory will mostly be intact.
You know, I was thinking
that.
it'd be a subverting expectations to make Rosalina start off as almost a villain with whatever she's whatever she's doing, conflicting with what Mario and Peach want to do. But then I'm like, that just doesn't work with her entire character.
I think of her
ever made.
The worst. I think the worst she would ever get is like silent indifference. Like she's just kind of doing her own thing, and it just happens to fuck up her shit, but she's not really thinking about like Mario and them like that. It's just kind of like, oh, my bad. Like,
so Peach is fighting in a casino-looking area. What would that be from? It's like a digitized like roulette wheel.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna say anything Sunshine, that might be more Sunshine related.
That's Mario 64. That's Mario 64 also. Yeah.
You think the casino?
But it's all like
Mario,
pixelated.
Remember Mario Sunshine? That was pure like.
I'll share my
it was
screen.
like
Full on casino. Yeah, that's Sunshine. That's trash.
This is
level.
This is like old school, like individual, like LED lights, like they're inside, like a like it's
all
the light bright.
ninjas. I like that they have that.
But we're in.
Yeah, see, this feels like Mario 64 to me.
Really?
That specifically? Yeah, I don't know.
But they're inside some kind of cube.
I feel more Mario Sunshine
weird.
in this
but
one,
yeah, I don't know. It could be an amalgamation of both. I mean, obviously.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember.
Be careful about showing the footage for this. Just,
having like
Are there any boos?
Yeah, look at this. It's just like
boos. Is that a boo?
It's like individual LED lights. That might be a boo. Is this a bomb?
Yeah, that might be some sunshine.
But this is like a very.
Although Mario 64 had boos as well, so I don't know.
Like the roulette wheel looks like a.
What game were ninjas introduced in?
What happened?
That's like Mario 2.
Ninjas?
Okay. Yeah, ninjas.
They're not actually Mario characters. They're from Doki Doki Panic.
But then wasn't it like they didn't come back to like
new
like
Super
Mario Maker 2 or some shit? Like it was like super long.
Yeah. It was a long ass time. Kind of like well, no, it wasn't as long for.
You think they're running down the
Shy
wall?
Guys, but Shy Guys are also not really Mario characters. They're from Doki Doki Panic.
You think they're running down this wall, or do you think gravity's different on each changes for each surface you're on? Or they just.
It looks like she probably makes it with gravity.
I think gravity changes. Yeah, because those blocks look like you can.
Well, also look on the left and look in front of you. The ninjas are on the walls.
This actually might
Yeah,
be
they're on the
some-
walls.
The little
there
black
also
dots.
might be some.
They're-
This
look,
might be
It's,
some
look,
be 3D,
look
it's,
behind
it's
her.
very 3D world feeling right here, actually.
On
Yeah.
top of the fact,
Behind
if you
her.
notice, I think we get a Captain Toad kind of homage when she first goes. I think it's the very beginning.
Yeah,
when
but
you see her
Captain Toad is
flying.
also in Sunshine.
Also,
Captain Toad's in Sunshine.
they launch
Well,
from
yeah,
the
really
castle.
long.
Captain Toad.
They launch from the
Captain Toad is
castle
not
here.
Sunshine.
Sorry.
Yeah, you see
Galaxy.
how he's rocking
Galaxy.
his stuff already.
I meant to say
He's
Galaxy.
like-
Sorry, not Sunshine.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say. I'm
see-
like, I don't remember that.
So
But
they
yeah, see how
sorry.
he's already rocking his gear and everything.
does it
Some
look?
eyes.
Look at the look at.
backpack. Didn't he have that in the first one? Like I think he had like the backpack and stuff
Doesn't this
In
castle
the
look like
Mario
it's in the
Mario.
clouds though? Look at this. Looks like
In
clouds
what?
down here.
in the first movie.
In the first
Oh.
movie.
Didn't he have like
I don't
backpack?
remember.
Anybody
I
hear
honestly
me?
don't remember.
Anyone?
I thought he
What'd
did,
you
but I don't know.
What'd you say?
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
what
What'd you
did you say?
I said, doesn't this look like clouds? Like the castle's up in the sky?
I don't know.
Well, that's the spin star. What do they call those stars?
Yeah, but this is on
Like,
top of
yeah,
the
launch
castle,
star?
or is this
Launch
Rosaline?
star?
Is this the
Launch
castle
star,
or
yeah.
Rosalina's?
No,
outfit?
this is Peach's castle.
This
That
was like-
looks,
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is
unless
Peach's
that's
castle for
some kind
sure.
of water, that looks like clouds almost.
Oh, I don't
If
know.
you remember in Galaxy 1, the
That looks like it
the
might be
castle
subspace.
gets the castle
What did I
gets
say?
taken out of
Subspace?
the subspace cemetery.
Yeah.
No, well, to be fair though, if they are
Yeah,
following the
that's clouds.
Galaxy, the story, in the beginning, Bowser chains the castle and rips it out of the ground. If you remember.
Yeah, that does look like Peach's castle actually from that other angle.
Yeah, I would say that's Peach's castle.
Well, it's definitely
what's
Peach's
that
castle,
look?
but yeah, I don't know if it's in the sky or something like that.
Well, clearly it's something's.
I don't think it's in the
It's
sky because it
floating.
looks like they're flying upwards.
Yeah, they definitely left Earth,
Right.
but I think the castle
They left
was
Earth,
above.
so it looks like it's.
No, but like what I'm saying is like in the game at least, that's not true. The Peach Castle did get taken all the way to space.
Yeah, it got taken into space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
better.
right.
Yeah.
I'm sure Nintendo's
I
like,
guess my
oh,
question is,
strip
then why would you?
Mario movie. I just want it to be a good movie. I mean, I'm rooting for it.
For sure.
I like
looking
what
forward to
Oh
seeing.
wait,
sure.
were Ninjas in? They might have
I
been in
think-
Mario 3 too.
I thought they were in one of the new Super Mario Brothers games too, but could be wrong.
Brybe says they are in Bowser's Castle in Mario World, which is probably true. I haven't played Super Mario World to
Well,
completion in a long
I
time.
ended up looking it up. They were in Mario World, and then after that, the gap was Super Mario Run.
Really?
Wow.
Really? That's
That's
a,
how.
wow.
And then after that is Mario Maker 2, and then Mario Wonder. That's very
Yeah.
strange.
huh.
But they are very cool. I like those guys. They look great.
It's just a nice reference because not everyone's gonna.
And
be
it would
like,
make
"What is
sense
that?"
because they look like
Yeah.
dark stars, you know.
Because a lot of
Also-
fans are like,
Yeah.
if you didn't play certain games, you wouldn't be like, what the fuck is that?
All right.
What the
What are
fuck?
those?
We could get a Cosmic Mario where how you have to always race against Cosmic Mario and all those race.
I'm curious if
remember
they'll
those
do
racing stars?
I wonder if they'll do
Cosmic
the clone- the
stars.
clone. I wonder if they'll do the clone thing. with
Fuck
them.
those cosmic
I
stars.
hate those levels where
bitches.
you have the guy chasing your every step.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe they do that though. I don't know. They might
Maybe
do,
it's
I don't
possible.
know.
Would you been good?
Are they in Origami King too? God damn.
Yeah, they are in Origami King. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
They had a weird resurgence. That's what
Yeah,
that game is-
they went
game
from
is so
nothing
memorable,
to
I
every
forgot
Mario
them.
game. What? Man, come on, man. I remember
Origami
exactly
King.
where they were. They have a
Oh,
part where they
shit.
get sucked.
Yeah,
into
and
the
that
sand.
whatchamacallit
I
castle
definitely don't
area.
remember them in Wonder.
Yeah, literally, they have that ninja castle. the
Yeah, Ninja Castle.
hideaway. Whatever.
There's a couple levels
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dedicated.
I
to
remember
them.
them now. I just remembered them. Yeah.
But
Sorry,
he forgot.
sorry, Origami King.
He forgot. like
Origami
years
King's
ago.
awesome. Yep.
I ain't doing. Forgot that game, man. Quit playing.
Terrell, did you?
It was like, everybody's like better than what was it? What's the 3DS one?
Sticker Star.
Paper Mario.
Sticker Star,
Stick-
yeah,
better
Sticker
than
Star.
Sticker Star, but still not as good as 1,000-Year
1,000-Year
Door,
Door.
bitch. Which is the standard, your gold
Honestly,
standard.
I look at it. I know it was, but people have rose tinted glass on 1,000-Year Door where it is. A
I
fantastic
agree.
Game,
I said that for a long time.
but there's some
But he still
crazy
wants to fuck with
backtracking
people. Is
issues.
his point.
Crazy
He's still
backtracking.
gonna fuck with you. He's like,
I'm still messing with you. Yeah.
yeah. He's like,
Absolutely.
it's like it's not as good as you remember.
Yeah.
but
It's fantastic. It's
I used to
fantastic. No, because
defend.
people
I used
think
to
it's like
defend.
untouchable. They go, it's
Yeah,
untouchable,
it's
and I'm
not.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, there's some great parts in
Uh-oh.
one. What about Paper Mario N64 is fantastic.
I was gonna say I kind of prefer 64, but that's just me.
It's like neck and neck for me. So I honestly,
Yeah, maybe that
those
might
two
be my
are.
nostalgia glasses, but
Hey, listen,
I-
I
I mean,
prefer Mario
I played that
RPG.
game. It doesn't
My
have the
preferred
basic
It's
RPG
features
is
Mario
of
Mario
RPG.
Zelda.
Luigi. I was
Oh,
a
really?
Mario and Luigi. I'm a Mario and Luigi fan.
Okay.
Like crazy.
All right.
I love Brothership.
Superstar Saga?
Well, to me,
Yeah,
I've literally
wait. Okay, so if
Bowser's Inside
ooh,
Story is the only one I've played.
Bowser's Inside
That is
Story is
a-
great.
to
That's
be fair, that's an amazing game to work with. Don't
Yeah.
get it twisted.
Yeah.
I have a love for Partners in Time, even though I recognize that it's not really anybody's favorite. I would put Brothership.
I haven't played
probably-
Brothership.
Brothership, especially now that the frame rate issues fixed in the latter half of the game, I would say that's a strong. That's either top 2 or top 3. It's
Nice.
right there. It's right there. It's.
Who worked on that one again? I don't even remember. That was
I think that was
it
Nintendo
obviously wasn't
internal.
Alpha Dream or whatever.
No,
But I think
it's-
some of the people from that game, those
It might have
older games worked.
been. I think it's just Nintendo internally. Like that's why people were
I
surprised.
remember there
Because
was like
people were
another.
surprised we were getting one anyway. Because they were like, "Damn, Alpha Dream's dead. I guess Mario and Luigi's dead." No, and I was like, "Oh."
It's by
the game looked-
Acquire. Acquire, which did let me see, what did they do
Didn't they
recently?
buy that? Because Nintendo bought something.
But
No. Oh, they done.
Bandai
Well, they
Namco-
co-developed Octopath Traveler
What do you-
2,
That's what it was. Yeah.
and
I knew
they also co-developed Octopath Traveler 1.
Yeah,
ah,
of course. I'm surprised they got them to work on that. But it makes sense considering they were already had their hands and stuff.
they got their hands in turn-based RPG, so
Hey, listen, let them cook. If I can still get my Mario and Luigi games, I'm Gucci. I think
yeah.
yeah.
Let 'em cook.
especially because I think the latter half of that game is the worst thing about Brothership is it has a really slow start. That beginning drags like crazy, but once you get about say about 8 hours in, you're like, okay, we're in
it's
here.
got a
So-
decent. It's got.
no, it
That's
is,
not-
but
that's not-
it's a
That's not
decent
crazy.
But for an RPG, that's
An
not
RPG,
that
Yeah, but that's a big.
That's not that bad.
I mean, that's
actually.
still a big start, though. You'd
Of
think it'd be like
course.
the first 4 hours. Or something.
No, well, because
RPGs.
Brothership
long-
I know, but-
falls into that problem of like trying to give you tutorials for every fucking thing, so you have to like you're kind of we're doing like our first set of beats, so like, okay, this is how the game's gonna function, and this is how it's gonna work, and then it's like, oh, okay, now we'll let you go. But it's
I thought
Yeah,
Juice was frozen.
It's definitely.
When
It's
he was
definitely
on the couch.
no, it's
I'm just
He went for his
motionless.
cat on the couch. I was like, oh no, it's frozen.
No. Listen, it's RPG.
Look,
talk.
she's
It's
cleaning her
not
face.
Yeah.
She's cleaning her
definitely
head.
will play
Yeah.
that game at some point
Yeah.
for sure.
I need to get really into Paper Mario. I just haven't had it's time, man.
That would
So many
honestly be a
games.
one where I mean, if you don't mind, because I think you like to kind of go in order. Like that would probably be one you'd want to go in order. Like N64, then Thousand
Then
Year Door.
the New Door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you
to-
definitely
just
want to
to-
go in.
Is it
Just
Super
to
Paper Mario for the Wii? Is that what it was called?
Yeah, but that's not really an RPG at all. So.
It's a platformer, yeah, but that's
Yeah, but
literally
that was
the
what I
only
heard
one
called
that I
a
have not finished. It's the only one that I haven't played it. Well, I've played but I haven't finished. It's the only
Really?
one. That
It has a really cool mechanic, but it kind of wears thin after a while when you realize there's not much going on with the
It was
mechanic
one that
itself.
you would think I would enjoy more because it's like a platformer sort of thing. But now I literally played all
Yeah.
N64 one, all Thousand Year Door one, and I got to Super Paper Mario, played like halfway, and then it just kind of dropped off. But one day
the fuck?
it will be an
Oh, don't worry,
SC2.
Man and the cat.
Don't worry. Mario and Luigi has the same problem. After you finish Bowser's Inside Story, you get well, I like Dream Team. I think it's
I heard Dream Team
the,
was really good. Yeah.
the
like Dream Team,
collaboration
yeah.
one. It's the fucking
Paper Jam?
the Paper Jam. Paper Jam.
Oh,
Paper Jam. I feel like Paper Mario ruined that game to a degree in the sense of
yeah. They had some Mario.
it's some super homogenized. Oh look, here's a Bomb.
Yeah.
Oh look, here's a Goomba, and you're just like, Mario and Luigi never just had these characters.
The worst parts of Paper Mario, it got seeped
Yeah.
into Paper Jam. Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
And then we got 2 remakes. We got Bowser's Inside Story remake, and then we
Which
got
killed Alpha
the
Dream.
first
They
game.
shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
They did 2 remakes back to back.
Back to back. One and they're both like backwards
Back to
compatible
back.
on the damn system.
Yeah. Going
Yeah,
back
and they
to
both
back.
died, and it killed the company. And
Killed the company.
And now we
They
have
didn't
our
have
own
to. Nintendo could have stepped in and did some shit. They buying all
Yeah.
this other shit right now.
Definitely. They absolutely. I mean, maybe a 2025 Nintendo, maybe they would have, but I don't know.
I am.
It's too
I will
late.
say,
Excuse me. They were rolling in the dough at that point. They had plenty. They
No, but
had
I mean,
plenty
like,
of funds.
I'm just saying that because like I think maybe they're thinking more strategically now because like for instance, like
Expanding into
they just did the
yeah, especially
whole
with that whole.
literally Bandai Namco Singapore.
Yeah, that Bandai Namco thing. I
Yeah.
was about to mention that.
Now it's
well, to
like
be fair,
Nintendo
they've been
Singapore.
using them. They've been using them so much through like
Mhm.
other games between
Yeah.
their like pseudo collaborations with like Pokemon. New Pokemon Snap uses them. Smash Brothers uses them. Kirby Air Riders uses them. Like, and
I think
even the
Splatoon
Hyrule
also
Warrior. Yes,
they
Splatoon
worked on
3.
Splatoon.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Grandpa.
Yeah.
Grandpa has discovered his Zoom feature.
Kids, can you see my nose now?
I didn't have it
It
before.
looks pretty good in 6K. Did you see the cat? I can't see you.
I couldn't get a word in anyway, so what did it matter?
It's on 480p. You see.
But I will
this
say,
this ain't 40p. This is 480i.
I do like the fact that Nintendo's acquisitions are typically always companies they've worked with, and they're just like, all right, we've done things. Let's just come in the family.
Yeah.
Like just be a part of
Yeah.
us. It's not like they're like, okay, we're now gonna buy Capcom. Like, what? Why? What happened? What?
They
Like,
brought them in organically, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Not an
That's-
organic partnership. They didn't just acquire them. They had
exactly.
an organic relationship with them first, and then
Exactly.
okay, gotcha.
That's
For like a decade. For like a decade too. It's not even like some.
Almost like
little
that's a good strategy.
Well, it's one of those. It makes sense in the context of just simply let us work on some games. If the games turn out well and they're successful, cool. And because Bandai, because before they were already working with that company so frequently, they were like, bro, I think we should just y'all are creating so many assets and doing so many things for us. It don't really make any sense for y'all not to be ours, because I don't know what other games they were working on outside of the Nintendo ones. Or I wasn't. I didn't.
The Bandai Sync, like I don't think they worked on anything other than Nintendo. That was the whole
Yeah,
thing.
it didn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, because remember Bandai said that they were making a studio specifically
for Nintendo.
So it was like, well, damn, you know why? Because they were doing so much with them. Like they, for some reason, it was like, bro, we need somebody to work on this shit. And it's like, well, I mean, we can make a studio for you.
You guys can make a whole studio for you.
Well, you know what's funny is now this team is supposedly, we'll never truly know, but that was the rumored Metroid Prime 4 original team.
Yeah,
I think that's super, if that really was, I think it's so interesting that Nintendo
it's very interesting,
has faith in them. They still have faith in them and say, hey, we still like what you do, even though we didn't like that. It don't matter.
You guys did a lot of work for us, and we canceled all your shit. So here, let's just acquire you.
I mean, it could be one of those things where, because I think the other thing is that they've been relying on like Monolith to do so much of their like stuff as well, and they're like, bro, we can't. Y'all ain't gonna make no games if we keep doing this, bro. We gotta.
These games are getting bigger and bigger.
Treat them like Trade and Call of Duty and shit. They can only. That's all y'all do.
You can do that. You just have to like. You have to split up the work, or else you're gonna burn out a studio. And realistically, you had Molotov working on your Zeldas and your Pokemons and everything else. I'm like, yeah, you gotta give them a break, guys. And they were having back like during the Xenoblade 1 days with other stuff. So it's like.
Well, if you notice, a lot of their studios still do support stuff, even though like Retro worked on Mario Kart 8. Like, remember that was so strange. It was just like, they also worked on Mario
Kart 8. People got mad. Like, what about Metroid?
Like, Retro?
It'll come out in 2025. Fuck.
Well, you know what though? I think the next studio they'll acquire, which I feel like is what you would think of an obvious one eventually, if they still work with them, is Mercury Steam. I would assume. You would think Mercury Steam is kind of like the next step. We did 2 games with them. okay, you know what, this is pretty good. This one sold the best Metroid game. People liked it. People loved it actually.
But then
So
also
it's like,
Mercury.
That
No,
Batman
I'm thinking.
for 3DS was amazing. Nobody talk about that, dude.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, oh, that
That shit.
game.
That shit is great.
Well,
That's when
what
I
I'm
was
saying,
like,
yeah.
oh, Mercury Steam, they got some skill.
They kind of need. I think the main thing with the problem is, would you just keep them to Metroid though? Would they just become the dedicated Metroid studio?
They don't
Like, at
have to.
least
Man. Look at
2D
next
no,
level
At least
games.
2D Metroid. At least 2D Metroid specifically. Let me be more
If
specific.
Put them on
if you
F-Zero.
acquire them, yeah, if you acquire them, they'll have more time to work on different projects. So I something like Next Level Games was big because it's like they worked on 3-4 different Nintendo
Next Level
franchises. They
Games
could,
was in the same tier as I think one of the Sony ones where we were like, they only work on games from your system. Why the fuck didn't you already buy them?
well,
out already?
Insomniac, I would say that would be
Yeah, that's what it
Insomniac.
was. It was Insomniac.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. I was
definitely.
like, when Sony was like, we bought Insomniac. You didn't already own
Right.
Insomniac?
Why didn't you buy them a decade ago?
I thought you owned them
That's how I
bitches
felt
already.
That's how I felt like with Next Level Games. I was like, we're buying Next Level Games.
Yeah.
You didn't own
Yeah.
Next Level Games?
Yeah, it's like, bro, Next Level Games, they've been working with you since like 2008 or something.
It was such a weird. It was such a weird thing. Like, you don't own them already, because it's getting kind of. I feel like Next Level Games.
Earlier. I guess it could have been even earlier.
I feel like
Maybe
Next Level
like
Games said some shit in the side, like, we're gonna start working with play. Hold your horses
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Maybe they might. That
I
totally.
feel like there was like
whoa,
a
whoa.
random. I think there was like a random threat, and they were like, we ain't doing this. Hey.
That totally.
That didn't work with them when it came to Rare. Like,
Well,
but on Next Level Game, we'll acquire them, but Rare, whatever, we don't need you.
well,
to
to be fair, I
Microsoft.
think the problem with that situation. No, I thought it was that Microsoft just bidded more money than Nintendo.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
they
that was the-
that there should have never been a bid. Nintendo could have stopped any bid just by acquiring more shares and getting 51%. They could have stopped that whole thing. They didn't even do it.
Okay.
They allowed that bid to happen. So
And
at that point, yeah, they
that
weren't going to be able to
they
outbid Microsoft.
They didn't need a lot more shares, right? Because weren't they already like 50% or 47%?
They were at 49.
No,
Yeah,
they're at 49.
They're at 49%. Yeah,
They really
They
didn't
needed-
care.
they needed 2 more percentage of shares. I don't know what that. I mean, that actually is. But,
Considering the mediocre slop that came out of Rare right afterwards, I don't know if they really lost.
Oh,
anything.
hey,
right,
no,
grab
I think
grab
Cameo
by
was
the
really
ghoulies and shit. Grab by the ghoulies.
I like Cameo.
Yeah. Cameo was worked on for GameCube. That's why Cameo was any halfway decent. Right. That was a GameCube game. But Grab by the Ghoul. I think the only thing they did that was good outside of Nintendo was Viva Pinata, and that was kind of a niche game. Viva Pinata was pretty great, but that was it.
And it didn't come out until like what, mid 360, right? Is that when that came out?
I always say, I think I made a video about it. They were mid before Nintendo, and they were mid after Nintendo. It was only that period of time from the late '80s to the 2000 is
So
when
you're
they were
saying
great.
what made them love with the Nintendo magic?
Was-
Is that what I'm hearing?
Then,
Well,
yeah,
honestly,
Nintendo
that's-
pushed them. They pushed Nintendo. It was a perfect, it was perfect harmony.
It was a healthy
why.
relationship.
Well,
It was
think
a
about
healthy
it.
relationship.
It's just like with any they like all-star players push other players to become
Yeah.
better.
Of course,
and I
yeah.
think that's the thing with that.
I
Like,
will say
They didn't have that push when they came to Microsoft. Microsoft said, "Hey, just do what you were doing with Nintendo." Oh, we kind of needed Nintendo to do that. We can't. Can you push us somehow?
Can we go get them? Oh, no, absolutely not.
Yeah. Oh, we
I
don't
will
really
say
want that kitty shit. By the way, we have a shooter box now, so they like by the time
But remake
360
Contra
came, they didn't know
Wars.
what to do.
I need you to
Well,
remake.
they did that
Contra
on
Wars, bro.
they did that on the original Xbox, but by that time the Xbox started becoming the shooter box, and nobody cared
Yeah.
about that kitty ass shit. They didn't care about that shit.
And unfortunately,
that
Contra
game bombed.
was dated by that point. It felt dated.
It was
in
dated,
terms of its
and
Which
Yeah,
one?
it was a
visually
genre
it was
that people
dated.
didn't care for.
they censored that bitch even more than Nintendo did.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is
Like, what?
weird. That was one of the. That was
It's
one of
just
the
so
weirdest-
weird.
Prince
We're
Revolver, a
adults.
super chat. MS Microsoft failed
Oh.
because Muhammad wasn't in charge.
That's crazy.
Thanks for the $2.
Microsoft already has a hype man. They don't need no hype man. They need a
My boy
somebody with some damn
Revolver.
marbles.
My boy Revolver. Let's get it.
Microsoft has plenty of hype men.
I will say one thing though. going back quickly to the whole studio acquisition. You know, one studio I'd be somewhat interested to see if they would touch again is Koei Tecmo. I feel like that's another one that Nintendo's been.
They do work a lot with Koei Tecmo, but Koei Tecmo works a lot with a lot of companies. I feel like
They
They work a lot with a lot of guys.
Sony a lot. They do work with Sony a lot. They work with Microsoft with Ninja Gaiden 4. You know what I mean? Like they do work with a lot of different studios.
Yeah.
They just don't work on their IPs, but they do work on Nintendo's IPs. They worked on Hyrule Warriors.
I don't want Nintendo buying a bunch of shit. The only thing that would make me excited about Nintendo buying would be Rare, because they can get those IPs back. That's the only thing that I would care about.
I don't think
Didn't they work on another game that was like, oh, that was Koei Tecmo? That sounds, wasn't it? It was recent, wasn't it?
Well, Fatal Frame is the
No.
other IP.
I'm thinking like it was a Nintendo IP, like, and they're like, oh yeah, and Koei Tecmo worked with. Let me just look at Koei Tecmo.
Knowing them, yeah, I was thinking because Koei ends up working with a lot of their side stuff a lot. It's never. I don't think it's never the main games, but it's definitely some of the side stuff. The only reason why I care about Nintendo acquiring certain companies is more so for like genre concerns, because one of the biggest issues I think Nintendo had going into like the Wii and certain IPs ended up falling off is because they just didn't have dedicated developers for them. I think that was the problem with Donkey Kong. That was the problem with F-Zero.
My thing is expand Rare. Look at me, Retro, and make them.
He's like,
expand Retro. My bad. Expand that team. Make them able to do, because they have the, they have the talent. Expand them, because that's what Rare did.
Hey, listen,
they had
we gotta see.
They had multiple teams making multiple types of games.
First, we gotta see if Retro still
Right,
has it.
that's true.
The Prime 4 reviews come out, because that comes out Friday. So no, it comes out Thursday.
I think the reviews come out tomorrow.
Comes out Thursday.
Yeah, so we should get reviews tomorrow.
I heard
probably tomorrow. It gotta be tomorrow.
Actually.
Yeah, but like I think the reason why I've always wanted them to get more companies, because it felt like like DK dropped off a cliff because they were like, fuck, I don't really know what we're doing, and DK felt like they didn't know what they were doing for a while.
Yeah, they already made the best fucking platformer of all time, 2D platform.
Yeah,
what
I think it was Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
What else they can do with that?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I would.
Which is
weird.
I
wouldn't
didn't
remember that now.
I didn't talk about three, the legit Fire Emblem game.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, 3 Houses. Yeah.
I'm really. I think they probably are also working on the new one that Nintendo, because the art style reminds me a lot of 3 Houses. So it wouldn't surprise me they had Koei Tecmo working on that. But yeah, that's my thing with studios has always been just certain IPs. I feel like they didn't have a real developer for it.
What?
So as a result, what?
Did somebody say Star Fox game? What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about, to be honest.
No, because I think I mentioned Star Fox in passing, and he took that as a new Star Fox game.
Oh. I was going to say, don't play with my, don't play with my heart like that. Don't play.
No, but you said, did you guys talk about the new Star Fox game? And then he says, not yet.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you guys talking about? Don't play with me. Don't play with me right now.
I don't see anything.
He's talking about that whole spiritual successor thing.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise
like one of those that indie like.
Because I was like, I don't see any news, and I don't see Nintendo randomly dropping trailers for fucking.
Don't play with me like that, bro.
If they're gonna make another Star Fox,
they just drop the trailer. Holy shit!
Yeah, they would never do that. Not for Star Fox. Star Fox would be at the end of a direct. Okay, they know better.
Isn't that a 2D game that looks like Star Fox from Super Nintendo? Talking about that?
Gotta be.
Yeah, it's probably. It's Starbucks light game. Come on, man, you can't say.
Man, why y'all playing, man? See,
I knew that's what it was.
I'm gonna ban you from the chat.
Man, come on now.
I'm gonna ban you. He's like, I don't use my moderating skills.
I'm gonna put you on timeout for that shit. I'm gonna put both of y'all on timeout for that shit.
Yeah,
playing with my soul like that, man. Playing with my soul.
You keep
God damn.
Give me false hope. I swear to God.
God damn. That's the one IP that would send me through the fucking stratosphere. God damn it.
I think it would have thrown everyone off. Like, well, wait a minute, guys. You got Metro coming out in a couple days. Why we doing all this?
Yeah, not only that. Yeah, like you're stealing Metroid's thunder. Which we don't need.
Let your girl shine. Child.
Metroid
need all
that does come Come out literally in a couple days, in 3 days.
It comes out Thursday, and I'm banking we get reviews tomorrow. So
What about the game that's based on this game? That just keeps getting pushed back. Oh yeah, it's coming. They pushed it back. This game.
at this point,
Terminator 2D, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, I ever. Yeah.
Oh, didn't talk about the analog 3D came
know.
out.
It's based on this game.
Talk about the what?
The analog 3D came out. I didn't watch any videos on it to see how it turned out.
I watched tons of videos on that shit.
Loving it.
It's fantastic. It's amazing. I'm kind of mad that I modded my N64. I should have just bought one of these bitches. I didn't know.
Now they're probably
That's
expensive.
something I definitely will get because.
Are you implying that you only have one N64? We both know you have more than one N64.
Well, I got plenty of N64s, but this is modded to run, play in 4K. I mean, good God. Not only that, well, I'm gonna wait till Juice to come back because he just asks about the shit and walks off like a grandpa. What the fuck?
Oh, the TV show on. God, yeah.
He said he ain't seen no videos on it, so I want to make sure he can hear, a quick little rundown on what that bad boy's about. Like, first of all, I love the design of it. It's a nice homage to the best console design of all time, the N64. I love that it kind of has that kind of, what do you call it, swoops or whatever in the front, and all the 4 controller ports on the front. Looks great. I mean, there's tons of like things you can do, scan line, all that stuff. I don't really care too much about that, but this is probably the coolest thing outside of it playing on a modern TV and looking great in 4K. It has a boost mode, so there are N64 games that have frame rate problems that you can basically fix in this boost mode, and that shit really intrigues me for stuff like let's say Turok 2.
So it plays it better than it originally ran, you're saying?
It does. It plays it better than the original. Yeah, it stabilizes
I don't know
frame
if this
rate,
is
which is
that didn't
crazy.
Look it looked cleaner than a
I
standard
don't love the menu system.
This looks kind of,
but this is their look. This is the Analog's kind of menu system. This is how it looks.
Doesn't look as cleaned up as, say,
this guy.
I don't know who this is.
This guy.
It doesn't look as cleaned up as like the Switch Online versions.
No, but you got to remember they're putting scan lines on it.
I know, but even the non-scan lines,
it's not emulation. It's
yeah, it's not emulation.
See, I think with like the Super.
I don't know what people's obsession is with scan lines. The only time I want to see scan lines is on my CRT.
I agree.
I don't want that shit on a clean television. It don't look good to me. I don't know. That's just me.
We have so many more options, though, Juice. I mean, look at the amount of options.
Just tons of options.
It's not looking. Oh, goddamn! With the scan lines, Jesus.
That's all they show in the scan lines.
A lot of these dudes always do scan lines. They love scan lines.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah,
as a retro gamer, that's clean. That looks clean.
I think why the Super Nintendo one looks so much because the Super Nintendo had like locked away RGB abilities and stuff that you can mod to access, and I think this is pretty much. I don't think the N64 has anything like that. So this don't look bad with that level of scan line, I guess. But
I don't like that version.
It's okay. Yeah,
it's not as clean as
I'm playing that right now. I was literally just playing this level yesterday.
I mean, I love find a different
video. You gotta imagine seeing on a TV that shit gonna look clean, and also not only that, but again, like it improves the frame rates of games that. I mean, a lot of them.
It has a built-in expansion pack support. You can turn it on and off. I don't know why you would turn it off. Just leave it on and then decide you don't. You go in the game and decide if you want to use expansion pack ability, but it doesn't matter because the problem with expansion pack is in a lot of games you turn that shit on, your resolution it bumps it up, and your frame rate takes a dive into ass. Like that was a major problem with it. But with this overclock feature, that shit's gone. Like I saw games just running so smooth. I'm like, that's the kind of shit that was like wowing me. But there is another one on the horizon, the Mod Retro 64 or whatever it's called. So that's another one, and it's $50 cheaper.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so let's see what that bad boy can do.
You know, hey, it's cool that we live in an era where we got competing consoles, the same consoles, sort of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
competing
cool,
FPGA consoles. That's
know?
crazy for N64.
That's what I like about like because I have the analog pocket and it just looks stunning on the TV. I love it.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
yeah.
I got my dock so I can put on there. And then so for me, it's like I know in the future I'm going to be playing a bunch more N64 games. This is a definite buy for me, like absolutely. So it's like
yeah, I'm gonna get one.
You know, definitely. You got to catch it when it's in stock. You know, that's the only problem. And it was in stock like a couple weeks ago, but I'm not gonna spend the money.
It wasn't stock. It was out of stock, and it came back in for a day.
Yeah,
and it's out of stock again.
Yeah,
I'll get one. I'm not worried about it. But
me too. One of these days, definitely. It looks really good, and again, it's cool. That, again, like you know, you say about the Switch Online, but you know, you're talking about the Switch Online's limited library, subscription-based service compared to just hey, this is an N64 that you just have.
You can just play all your games you already have. And I think one of the big problems was the multi carts or whatever they're called. Like
that was the one. It was like to put the like STD, the SD.
STD. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. Just stop.
Your N64 has a rash. It got STD.
I think it's called a virus. I think that's a virus. No, just stop. You fucked it up. That's crazy.
I know what mine's called, but there's another one that's way more popular that everybody's been using forever.
Does it also have HIV? That's crazy.
What is it called? The cart, something. I have a summer cart.
Nah, I wouldn't even mess that up.
Which is like $100 cheaper and does the same goddamn thing as the other one was doing. So, but yeah. So apparently, multiple of these different companies have kind of updated those carts or whatever to actually work. So a lot of them are actually working now. The ones that weren't working day one. Okay. So if you want to do I want to have the whole library on one cart, and with an SD card or whatever, you can do that, and for the most part. So that's no longer a problem with STDs on your N64.
They're gonna run that one into the ground.
Crazy. But yeah, it looks great.
Yeah,
and you can obviously I love the fact that you can use your N64 controller. I know there's a lot of haters on YouTube these days, retroactively talking about the N64 controller being a problem. I disagree. I was watching IGN because they did something recently. Ocarina of Time, is it still good or whatever? Is it still
great? I
great?
saw that actually. Yeah,
and they were talking about the N64 controller and talking about camera issues with the camera. Issues with the camera on Zelda 64 and on Ocarina of Time. I don't remember that being a problem. You get the little boom, boom every time you turn, boom, boom.
I think they were also saying that the base Switch camera controls feels weird compared to this 64 like controller. You know, like whatever, like because you can't like before they updated where you could swap the buttons. I think they said they were saying it feels a little weird, but I mean, admittedly, like I played it on Wii U and I was perfectly fine with it. I didn't feel like it was it was bad by any means.
That you played it on Wii U. It's like the worst emulated version ever. That's so bad. But hey, I'm just glad you played it. I'm glad you played it and left the opponent behind.
Yeah,
you play a game, you don't use the horse, bro.
But I do think I would like to still try the control. Doesn't the controller come in with the console or no?
It looked like a pro controller almost.
Yeah,
in one video.
They put one of those. I forget the name of the company. They make all those third party retro controllers.
You're not talking about Nyko. You're talking about
no. I have one. I can't think of the
one that it's like the main. It's the biggest one to be honest. But I forget.
Yeah, it's the biggest one.
No.
Is it 2002? 2002 they were big. God, Mad Cats. Wow. You just aged yourself, sir. This man said Mad Cats.
8-bit dough. Yeah, they go.
You know what I was talking about?
8-bit dough. Yes. Thank you. Yes, 8-bit dough.
Mad
Or
Cats.
8-bit do, however you pronounce it.
Man, that's
I
right.
don't even know Mad Cats is still in business, to be honest with you.
Are they? I
don't think so.
I haven't heard of Mad Cats in like 15, 20 years, bro.
Yo, dog, this is stupid. Wait a minute. They are. Fuck you.
No, it
Did you
says
look them up?
defunct 2017. March 30th, 2017. It says defunct.
That's when they went out?
March 30th, 2017.
Damn.
I'm surprised they lasted that long.
It looks like they still
Mad Cats?
someone bought them, I guess, because they're still a site.
Yeah, but that's why I looked at it. I was like, wait a minute, I saw the cat. I saw the website.
That's hilarious.
I'm dead.
Oh, wait, no, they filed bankruptcy in
It said
2017.
Mad Cats. I'm
I should've
dead. This
known,
man
baby.
said Mad Cats, bro.
I breathed in the wrong direction.
And by the
dog.
way, the Mad Cats
biggest
controllers
one-
were trash. Those controllers were so bad.
I actually have a Mad Cats.
Oh,
I
man.
have a Mad Cats for my PS2.
They trash.
That's
I don't know if I still have mine.
had
I think I have one.
They had a cool logo. That's about it. Them
yeah, it
controllers
is a
were
cool
ass.
logo.
The only reason you bought them is because they were cheap, and you hand that shit off to your little brother and shit.
Oh,
Because
the
you
ghetto
want to buy,
controller.
right? You
The wires, the
you
wires
play
are
with this
weird.
one. Oh,
Certain
I like
buttons
this one.
Certain buttons don't work. The joystick is half tilted and shit.
The one that I have
right.
from
That should
Mad
be
Cats
all fucked up.
is too, like the vibration. Either there was no vibration or it was like super hard. The vibration, or like one or the other. It's like two either.
Yeah,
one,
it was super hard.
Yeah, it's like damn.
Was
The
it?
vibration was
Pause.
insane.
T-
Yeah. That's the sound. That's the sound of the vibration. As it was.
I just
very
realized
strong.
there's like a huge delay. I don't know if it's on my end or maybe that's why you guys haven't been hearing me when I try saying stuff.
There's a delay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like when I just there's about a 4-second delay when I told you when I just just a second ago after I stopped talking before
Damn.
you reacted.
Really.
GG's.
For with T, anyway.
I still use my Game Shark on my N64. It's a great device.
I never.
great.
I don't have one. Maybe one day I'll get something like that.
I know he was still talking, but
great.
it fucked me up. It fucked me up because Juice goes, there's a delay. I still use the game stuff on my controller.
God damn, you're right. It is a delay. God damn.
It might be on T's end.
bitches.
Super Game Boy.
Yeah.
See, now you showing off, fuck you, and everything you stand for, you piece of shit.
My devices. I like my little devices and stuff, you know.
Yo,
Yeah, I mean,
little
But that I
devices.
pull that up.
You probably could buy
I
my
got
house
two
with
little
everything you
devices.
got behind you. Fuck you, dog.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, there we go.
He got
There you go.
hundreds of
Restored.
classics and shit.
Restored original controller looks pretty good.
I want people to put some respect on this game name. I want to put this out there.
Hey,
That's
I know a guy that
Michael
was named
Jordan.
after Michael Jordan.
Why you got two balls?
Chaos in the ring.
He's got a blue.
Most people have two balls, son. Most guys have two balls.
Oh,
You just telling yourself.
That explains a lot.
is that what
Whatever
it's
has
called?
one
Dry
confirmed.
snitching? Did you dry snitch?
He's got a fiery ball and a blue ball. Literally a blue
Right.
ball.
Hey man, not, what is it? Is it? I think it's called disease, man. He might have like.
You got a hot
Your
rash
balls
ball
are
and a blue
fiery.
balls.
Hey, you're
Yeah,
fired.
T, you
got one of
Balls are
these?
fire, that's what I'm saying.
Super Famicom controllers.
But no, this is. Oh, nice. Yeah, you did good
That's very
Famicom, didn't you?
It's
Super
very
Famicom.
cool.
I didn't have to restore that one.
This is one of the best Metroidvanias. Let's get bullshit out of
Are you
here.
serious? That's a Metroidvania?
Oh,
Stop talking. I hate
Yeah.
you. What do you mean?
it really is. It's a Metroid style game. Excuse me, not Metroidvania. But yeah, it's it's overlooked because obviously it's Michael Jordan. And like, who gonna play Michael Jordan game? Shaq Fu was trash, but this game, the soundtrack in this fucking game, wow! Like I didn't think a fucking cartridge could put out audio like this in this game. That's one of the best things about Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City there. But yeah, it is a fantastic game. It's old school controls. It can be a little annoying, but I think it's great. I think it's great.
Most
Never even heard
of
of it.
mine says Amy Hennig worked on that game. So,
That's right. Thank you. Yes, my man. I don't know what it is
That's
about
crazy.
Amy Hennig. I didn't know when I played this game, but for some reason, the games that this woman worked on fucking sing to me, and nobody likes this game, but I do. I love this game,
I mean,
and
what's it
I didn't find
officially
out
called?
until 20 years later that she had anything to do with this. This is one of her earlier games. This is before she got into Legacy of Kain and all that shit. So
maybe you'll like
I don't know what it is about.
the new Marvel game, the 1940 whatever.
Yeah, I look forward to it because obviously Uncharted and all that shit. That's all her too. So I look
What
forward
the
to
hell is-
anything she does at this point. So
Mhm.
what happened?
I'm like, what? I've
Yeah, I'm
never
looking
s-
at the footage right now. I'm just like,
This
what?
is the game.
Yes, that's the game.
Yo, that's crazy that he's actually. Oh, so he's like in an adventure, like in his.
Yeah, he's an
Wait,
action
that-
adventure.
I don't know why it cracks me up that this man just dribbling basketball stones
Yeah,
at
that's funny.
spiders and shit. He's throwing them at fucking
The sound
spiders
in
and-
this game, not just the music, but the sound in this game is phenomenal.
You know
that
what?
That looks pretty.
This
cool, actually,
reminds me
if
of
they
a
do that.
Genesis game, like visually. It looks like something that would have been on Genesis.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
And the fucking final boss is wow. I mean, visually,
Charles
a lot. Some of the graphics are a little whatever, but a lot of times the graphics are like, wow.
Is it the monster?
I mean, I
They
think
put
it's
stuff-
pretty hilarious that he's actually using basketballs as like an object, throwing it.
I think
Yeah.
what's throwing me off is
It's-
like nothing else in this.
Yeah, you
fucking
get the
game
different.
makes it-
You get the different basketballs. You get the ice basketball,
It's
the
like,
fire
where did they even
basketball,
think of this? Yo, let's make Michael
the
Jordan
boomerang.
in this.
Right, it's so
You-
quirky and strange
Yeah.
that I was
But
like,
guess
I
that-
have to
that's-
love this.
That's what part of the charm. I feel like that's so
Yes.
bizarre.
Oh,
I didn't
and your
realize the
power ups
enemy-
are like, listen, your power ups are Gatorade and Wheaties boxes and shit. That's how you power up. Like, it's fantastic.
this
It's
thing- I
fantastic.
feel like
but
it's getting dangerous.
You think Clactitz played this?
No,
I don't know. I
I'm guessing
I
no.
really don't know.
If it was Michael
awfully
Jackson,
surprised
he
by-
would have. He's a Jackson.
That's
you
crazy.
would think we play that.
And it does give those kind of vibes too. The weird
Yeah.
quirkiness.
Definitely.
Oh no,
The
it definitely-
Moonwalker
it-
game?
Oh, yeah, as an animation.
Although
though, but,
weirdly
like,
enough, I think Moonwalker fits. Really, that
Yeah,
one worked
yeah.
better in my mind. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, because it was the music video, and Michael Jackson is insane. He was insane, so it kind of worked for his. Oh, and the bonus levels where you have to hit what do you call them, reporters. You hit reporters with basketballs.
That's hilarious. This
'Cause,
actually does look
Jordan
pretty-
and the media was a little contentious back then,
I wonder
so
why.
This
They
is a
made-
backlog game for
because
Robert.
he was a gambler. Oh yeah, you got to put this in the backlog.
Because
You
it
got-
does,
I want,
this does
uh,
look pretty hilarious. Like
I want
it actually-
Robert. I want a scene of Robert chilling, playing his game on like the PS2 or some shit, and Nither comes in and throws a basketball at your head. I don't know why. I think it's funnier because it's Niffler. You're like, what the fuck? He's like, get your head in the game.
Maybe one day, yeah,
And then
maybe
you know
one
what
day.
it reminds me of? And then make like an off-brand reference to High School Musical. I don't know if you remember.
What the fuck?
Because that was that whole song.
Yeah, get your head in the game.
Yeah, see, sorry, so you knew it. All right,
He
all right,
knows.
you knew that was
Of course he
crazy.
knows. He's the perfect age. He knows
Yeah.
that shit.
Although that was more of my sister. My sister loved High School
Yeah,
Musical.
but I was
I
like,
only
Ah,
I
that
heard
was
it in the
not-
background.
I remember because I'm older than Robert, and that was when when the third movie came out.
Yeah, I was
when
gonna say-
graduated.
He's probably a little young, but I think I would have liked if I was of age. I would have gotten into
I
that because
enjoyed it.
I just like
That-
musicals.
I-
I like musicals
Hey,
and shit
listen,
anyway. So.
That the final song in the third movie that is literally like the graduation song. That shit still hits me to this day, bro. It's
To put you to tears.
not the tears, but it will get me low key emotional because it literally was when
okay,
I
that's good.
it came out 2009 when I graduated, so I was like, fuck.
Oh, wait, so you graduated the same wait, okay, so you graduated
Yeah, I graduated the same year that
graduated.
third movie came out. So that third movie was literally
I
like
mean,
my
hey, that's pretty cool. That's like growing up with Harry Potter, but instead it's Troy, what's his name?
Troy Bolton.
Troy
Troy
Bolton.
Bolton. Yeah.
But not as cool, but hey, that's still cool.
I don't think I ever
So
seen.
wizards and basketball players. Let's get it.
But back to Michael Jordan Chaos. I challenge anybody to go to YouTube and listen to like the title song and not just be bopping to that shit. Like it's so good. I didn't realize it could get instrument sounds. I knew the N64 Super Nintendo sound chip was really good. Designed by Sony. So I knew there's some cool stuff you can get out of it, but I think
Sony can't make good products.
One of the best sounding soundtracks on the console, hands down.
I figured you were more of a fan of the Genesis twang though, of like certain games.
Well,
No, I do like the Genesis twang, but I'm not really more. I tend to like. There are games like Shinobi, Shadow Dancer, and Shinobi 3, especially Shinobi 3. Oh my god, Shinobi 3, and obviously Streets of Rage and shit like that. Like I love those soundtracks, but outside of those games, there's not many that I would say, I prefer over like Super Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, the Genesis wasn't good
Super
with
Nintendo was just working with a lot more.
trying to do like realistic instrument sounds. The Genesis seemed to struggle with that.
Yeah, which is why I think they had to compensate for.
Yeah, and they did great. I mean, again, limitation breeds fucking creativity. Like they did some really cool stuff on the Genesis with audio wise.
Well,
but Donkey Kong Country and fucking this game, wow. You can't touch anything in that era. Can't touch anything.
DK and Michael Jordan in the same sentence.
Yeah, imagine that. I'm telling you, audio wise, like the clarity and just the bopness of the Michael Jordan Chaos soundtrack.
Well,
like,
I do see
the
another
fucking
Super
bonus
Nintendo
level.
I see another Super Nintendo game that I think Terrell should play, and it's Earthbound. Right there. That's.
Oh yeah,
I
Earthbound.
do need to. I do need to do that.
You haven't played Earthbound yet, Mr.
No,
RPG? You got to play Earthbound. You got to play Earthbound.
To be fair, you did play Final Fantasy 6 on for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
That.
I don't know how many.
I mean,
I could be wrong, but I don't know how many
What's
like
up?
RPGs were on Super Nintendo. Like, if there's a ton.
Oh, there's a ton. There's a ton.
There's a lot.
Breath of Fire from, was it Capcom?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
There's some good stuff there, my friend.
You just got to double back. That's my whole thing. Doubling back and trying to play games.
It's always tough to go back.
That's a lot. It's
There's so many.
What do you mean? You have a whole video series on it, man.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. I have to make a whole video series just to go back.
You have to make a video a week to make that shit work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I gotta think about it.
That's a lot.
I'm not gonna tell the typical person to go back and play, these old games every month because it's a lot. I was just it's always playing a game from today's era than a game from an older era, but it's
I wish you could do this shit for a living, and we can get more videos out of you. That would be great.
He was trying to be the next James, man. The next angry video nerd.
Hey man,
I was thinking of actually that one guy.
I have to get at least a single $1 first.
Were you thinking of Scott? Scott the Waz? Is that what you thinking of?
No, there's this one guy who only does retro. What is it? Nitro Rad. He only does like platformers.
I know him out.
He's also one.
I love his videos.
His videos. He also only does like once a month to maybe.
He doesn't do them that often.
Yeah, but he also gets a lot of views though. He gets a lot of views on his thing.
He gets a lot of he gets hundreds of thousands.
I think he's got a Patreon. I'm pretty sure. Like,
yeah, he does.
Right, he does have a Patreon.
You have to do a constant thing of playing the game and then making your notes and your comments and then what you're gonna turn into jokes and then you still gotta film and record the bitch and splicing all the footage.
It's a production. It's a production.
That's why a lot of upper tier YouTubers start hiring editors and shit. Because if you wanted to get out stuff in a timely fashion, You can't
sure.
really
Because honestly, a lot of your energy gets burnt in that edit, boy. A lot of your
But,
energy.
because
Just
you can
dissipates
record
in
a
that
20-minute video and it takes you like 4 hours to edit that bitch. Depending on how
Mhm. Or
technical
more.
you want
way more sometimes, like way
well,
more.
it depends on what you're doing. If
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
just
it depends
doing
on the video for sure. But like that's when
Yeah.
it's like, I don't blame YouTubers that have like it's literally their source of income hiring an editor so they could just keep rolling. I don't blame them.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
you got to do that. Yeah, I don't
you
blame
know
you.
what I do? You
I
know
would
what
do
don't
that.
care for? You know what I don't care for though? I don't care when those editors make their own channels and we get people like Mr. Nintending and then I gotta put up with that trash that Nintendo.
Is that a
hates,
real
like-
thing? Because
Yeah, he used
that
to be Arlo.
dude.
He used to be Arlo's
Well,
editor.
no, you say that, but he doesn't talk about Arlo in any kind of like.
Respectful way.
No, yeah, he's not disrespectful about him, but he doesn't talk about somebody like he's somebody he used to work for. You know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, I hate that you guys keep calling me Arlo, and
well, because
like, he doesn't like it.
Because that's who he's the one who even told us that information. That wasn't like we went to Google and found it on this link.
Yeah, I was wondering where it came from because I listened to his videos and listened to people talk about it, and then
he said it back in the day. He said it like when early on in his channel when he didn't get any views, and that's why no one cared.
Yeah.
So
it just happens that he sounds like his ass too. That's just he ended up being his editor, weird. And he sounds like him. That's some weird shit.
You listen to a certain voice all day, man. You start picking up some weird mannerisms, bro. I'm surprised he doesn't have a fucking puppet that looks low key like Wario with his hair shaved off.
For real. I'm Nintending, and I'm the best Nintendo fan of all time. You guys are just shills and grifters.
I still hate it because I still get them in my recommended, and the first thing I saw was like, people should be more mad about these Black Friday deals, and I'm just like, shit.
I can't believe they already discounted the fucking Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle. They didn't do that.
Every store, it's only Walmart.
That was only for Cyber
Oh, it was only
Monday.
Walmart.
Yeah, it's not
But
like
still.
Walmart for Cyber Monday.
That was just okay.
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
one of those.
sense.
If you want it for that price, go ahead and get it. But it's not like
a quick flash sale sort of thing.
flash sale.
It's a quick flash. Like you don't even know it until you go to checkout that it's actually $50.
The only way I know is
they didn't even
advertise from cheap ass gamer like on Twitter, to be honest with you. Well,
they don't even advertise it in the store.
To be fair.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold people down, bro. Like, listen.
Yeah.
I know not everybody has
it's
a Switch.
Well, it's only.
They don't want you to buy that, bitch. It's I get saved $50 off this shit. I didn't know. That was a nice surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One Retro was playing Metroid Prime 4, man. Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
He's gonna be playing.
The Walmart or something. Who knows?
Yeah, because he won't. He'll be playing that gimped Switch 1 edition.
He said he doesn't want to play it on Switch 1. So I'm like, hey man.
What he's gonna just ignore the game?
He's just gonna wait. He's gonna wait.
Fine. I mean, he's trying to handle his adult
Nintendo
business.
Switch 2, the worst best-selling console of all time.
Bro, in that video,
those be his headlines.
You know what makes it? That is the video he put out, and I think it's like over an hour or some shit. It's pretty long. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. I think it's insane to me.
His last video about it was like the fastest shipped console of all time. That's what he's been saying because his narrative of it not doing well is going down the tubes.
Because that whole thing about how he noticed that stores have it in stock. Like he was like,
right.
It's fully stocked.
This is how you know because he swears he's not grifting. This is how he really feels. This is how you know it's a grift. Because he's emphasizing this whole shipped to store thing versus shipped. I forget what it's called. Shipped to, I forget what it's called. There's two different types of ships
or whatever.
And one of them is to customer, and one of them is to the store.
Yeah.
But no fucking body in the history of retail has ever made the distinction. When the PS4 came out and it was the fastest selling console ever, nobody said, is it shipped to store or is it shipped to actual customers? Nobody ever made that distinction. So why are you doing that now? Because you've been proven wrong.
Yeah.
And you have to keep this grift going because your entire audience is full of PC dudes who've always hated Nintendo, and mostly PlayStation five fanboys. That's who your audience is right now. People who just want to hate on Nintendo. He tries to act like it's full of a bunch of disgruntled Nintendo fans, and it's complete bullshit. You know it's a lie. That's my problem with it. There's plenty of people who make quote unquote hate videos about Nintendo. I'm not talking about them. I don't talk about them. I'm talking about you because you're pretending you're something you're not. You're pretending that you're a Nintendo fan who's only trying to make them be better. I'm the better Nintendo fan, and I'm gonna make them like they don't give a fuck about your bullshit video. You know that. You saw because before he was doing this, April and before he was making like retrospective videos, and nobody watched them shits. I mean, I was gonna be honest. Like pertinent to his subscriber base, nobody watched them. You know what I'm saying? They weren't big views or whatever. Yeah. Then he started hating on Switch 2. Before it even came out, I'm talking about April. The bitch wasn't even out yet. We didn't know the price yet. And people were jumping all over that shit. And he saw that, and he hasn't made a video like that since. It's all these hyperbolic bullshit titles where he twists facts and shit. Oh, Switch 2 isn't selling too well in Zimbabwe. It's not doing too well in Zimbabwe. It's not doing well in the UK. Again, it's not doing so great in the UK. If you're a Nintendo fan worth your salt, do you know that UK is kind of the weakest market for Nintendo? Do we already know this? I think we already... It's been like that for decades. We know this, but he makes it like it's a new thing. Oh, the Switch didn't do... Switch did better. No, it didn't. Even the Switch, Nintendo's best-selling console of all time, still had... It's soft in the UK as far as its sales go. It's better, obviously, but it's not what you would expect it to be, being a 155 million seller.
That was their weakest market.
It's their weakest market. But he says these things like this is new information. That's why I would say, let's debate. He won't debate anybody. He put that out there. Oh, I'm not going to debate you because you guys, your premise, you don't seem to understand these things that we do understand. We understand these things.
Unfortunately,
that's why I call it Nintending. That's why I made the Nintending was a coward video, because I'm like you want to do this thing and you don't want any accountability, so that's cowardly to me. But
because we're unfortunately we're in that era of like negative. Like today I saw a short talking about dude was like, I think it was before Pokemon came out. There was a short I got recommended talking about, well, there's not really anything to really play on Switch 2 right now. And I was like, okay, all right, this is obviously before Pokemon because he's only
literally thousands of games.
No. You see, well, here's what fucked me up. He goes, there's not really going on the Switch 2 right now. I mean, there's Mario Kart and there's Donkey Kong, but I mean, I know we got some relatively profile games. You mean Pokemon, Kirby, and fucking Metroid?
Metroid
But,
what?
But we got that Xbox ROG Ally coming out, so you know there'll be games to play on that. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. You mean the console?
You include that, then you gotta include Switch 1 games.
Yeah, but I was like, we're both consoles have a back catalog of old titles. It's not like we're getting this brand new IP for fucking Xbox ROG Ally. Why are we doing this? I'm like, okay, so we're doing a grift. I get it. So this is gonna be a thing for a while now.
Right, it's a grift. Like, if you would just say what the obvious, I wouldn't even mention you at all. But the fact that you're trying to pretend that you're not that dude, like, that's what gets on my nerves. I'm like, come on, man, come on. Like, we know what's up. We know what's up.
Well, I just find it funny. I mean, I still see, and eventually this is that type of talk that will disperse, like how people like. Oh,
yeah, it's gonna go away. It happened with the Switch. People forget. Yeah. The Switch got a lot of shit too, and it went away after 8-9 months maybe.
But it's like Nintendo, their year whatever has been whatever. I'm like, bro, like, even if your opinions is mixed on these games, but you had a new Mario Kart, a new 3D Donkey Kong,
right?
Metroid Prime 4 in 1 year, like those are three. Those are
not even 1 year. 5 fucking months.
Yeah, we're
name a console.
No, I know, yeah, but like in
we're
general,
talking about 6 months. Yeah, I'm just saying. In 6 months, that's had this much
You're not talking about
in the first 6
Pokemon,
months.
Kirby Air Riders,
Like-
Hyrule Warriors. Like, come on, bro, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Did PlayStation 4 have it like this? PlayStation 4 was selling.
Definitely
Did it
not
have it
PlayStation
like this?
4.
No, no,
Definitely
no.
not.
Blizzard
No.
was selling off a hype.
I was playing Warframe for PlayStation 4.
I thought you were playing
Exactly.
what the fuck was that game?
So- What are we talking about here? Mario Kart World. Again, not my favorite, but still a
3D
big
Donkey
new
Kong.
IP, new 3D Donkey Kong.
The people wanted for ages. Kirby
Yes,
Air Riders,
yes.
Hell, it's
Hyrule
Kirby-
Warriors.
it's nominated for Game of the Year, for God's sakes. We're gonna sit here like,
Nominated for Game of the Year.
My thing is,
Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 4,
Like-
like, we're talking about some huge games that people have wanted for
Yeah.
years and years and years. And it's like, oh well, there's not as much to play. I'm like, bro, the system just started. I'm like, but it's
Right,
also like they're
it's
they're
been
literally
6
hard
months,
games
bro.
to
Like,
play.
what the fuck?
there's literally games to play.
It hasn't been 6 months yet.
It literally has.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. And even in it, like
And the
literally
back-
in February, you have
catalog
Mario
is
Tennis.
insane.
And next year's is already a lot, to be honest with you. And they're only look at the
It's-
first 6 months. You got
We're
Mario
moving-
Tennis, Fire Emblem,
Like-
Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Again,
yeah.
were people complaining about prices on Switch? Yes, I remember. The Joy-Cons,
remember
oh
that-
my God, why they're so expensive? Why is
The
the
hitting
dock
cost.
$100? Like
hitting
all this
cost.
shit we heard already.
Yeah.
Why weren't you
Exactly.
mad then?
Yeah.
Like this, we've already heard this song. Why weren't you mad back then?
Don't you remember Rhyme cost more than the other
Rhyme,
platform-
yes,
platform?
costs $10 more than the other versions.
That was the literal
I
first
remember.
few
I bought
months
the
of the
bitch.
Switch. That was the first few months of the Switch.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Switch had 5 games when it launched.
Do you remember? Yeah,
Yeah,
do you
most of
remember,
them were digital.
Yeah. You remember stuff like there always a lot of people always talk about hitting costs. But then also I remember
Yeah,
like the repeats, like people
Switch had
completely
hidden cost
forget-
too.
They forget about Breath of the Wild had DLC announced before the game came out. No one remembers that, even though that was a thing. So people are pissed about Pokemon Legends having DLC. And again, I don't think they should announce DLC before, but they act like they've never done it.
but yeah.
They've never
Yeah,
done it.
I argued about this shit
Be
before.
consistent. But the point is,
But
be
you can see,
consistent.
I'm like, I don't like, bro. You guys don't remember Breath of the Wild did that? Your favorite game of all time? Like, like, come on, let's be real.
Right.
Like, it to me, it's also
That
one of those
wasn't even a
things that
Switch
happens
game,
so fast.
bruh. That's a Wii U game.
Yeah,
If
And you
it
know
wasn't
what?
for that
And-
Wii U game, how would the Switch have done on day one? My
Yeah.
God.
yeah,
My God, brother. Like,
yeah.
come on.
And it's not like
Oh,
we're talking Mario
exclusive
Kart World
ports.
was a Mario Kart World was in
Mario
the
Kart
boss
8
gen,
Deluxe.
you know.
I don't know
Yeah,
if the
I mean,
stream
you
just
now
got
riding on
affected.
Wii U games.
I don't know if the stream was affected, but
no.
my computer said something like it couldn't display the web page.
No, it's still
Oh,
going.
that's funny. That happened to me also, by the way, Juice.
It should be on. It was on the.
That's weird.
It was on the screen.
It is on the screen though. I see.
Yeah, we see it right there.
Yeah, we're still out. Well, it's funny because my thing, maybe that was something with YouTube because that happened to me also. Like,
Yeah, it must have. It was
I don't know if that
only
happened to
YouTube.
You,
The Switch 1 Pro controller, was that not more expensive than
in the
the other
PS4.
It was
Or-
75. Yeah,
Yes.
75.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was expensive.
And,
Were they not putting games out that weren't fully on the cart? we had that back
Yeah.
then too.
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
Doom,
yeah,
all those-
yeah.
yeah.
So what
Those
the fuck are you
downloads-
talking about, bro?
Those downloads, like Doom. Doom was like that.
Yes.
Doom was
You know what I did? I didn't buy them. I complained about them, and I just didn't buy them, bitches. Like it's not this fucking line in the sand that
Hey, I mean,
they're
that was
acting
the
like the
same
Switch
with
2. Like, give me a break, bro. Give me a break.
LA Noir. LA Noir. I did pick up
Yeah,
LA Noir.
LA Noir.
early, and I did pick up that one. I think that was the whole game had to be downloaded. Oh no, that was maybe partial still. But
Well,
there's
even
still
even
Yeah,
some
I
of
think it
the
was
weird.
partial.
We're still dealing with the weirdness of ports currently. Like the
Yeah.
Tomb Raider one, the Tomb Raider shadow drop we got, and people went, "Damn, what did you?"
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like he was trying to make fun of that and look at the Switch 2, it can't even do this. I'm like, bitch, you know that the Switch 2 can do better than that. We already seen better than that.
What are you gonna say about
Like,
Assassin's
yeah,
Creed?
it's
Oh, yeah, there
it's-
is footage
but
of
he
that, by the
knows
way,
these
now.
things.
Yeah.
He knows this shit, but he's gonna use it to make a negative video. The bitch made a video that had nothing to do with Nintendo and made it about Nintendo. He made a video because he discovered PC gaming. Oh shit! You could do emulation? Holy fuck! wow, welcome to 1998, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, he
That's
was
like
just going, oh my God, you can get a Legion Go and you can do this and you can get a Steam Deck and you can do that. I'm like, bitch, welcome. We've already done this. This is nothing.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing new. But he had to put in the title of the video, you don't need a Switch 2 if you do this. I'm like, fuck off, bro. Like,
Try
this is a
emulating Donkey
grift,
Kong
and you
World.
know it.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Try emulating Donkey Kong Bonanza. It ain't happening.
Right. You can't do that shit.
It ain't happening.
Like,
Not yet.
And it ain't happening.
but he
for a
had
while.
to
Give
throw
me
it
a
in because he
while.
knows
Yeah.
if he made a video saying this is some cool PC emulation stuff you could do, that shit would have tanked. But he had to throw Nintendo in the title.
Yeah.
Because he knows what he's doing. Stop acting like you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
reminds
because literally
me.
that's true. That literally didn't have to be a Switch 2 video at all.
No, it didn't.
No. Nothing to do with Switch 2. I watched the entire video. I was like, all right, we're going to get to the Switch 2 shit. Nothing
called a
really had
hustle.
to do with Switch 2 in there. Nothing.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But it's fine. Do that hustle.
Yeah.
You got Dreamcast guy. This guy's gripped, and they let you know. Yeah, I make anti Xbox videos because that's what you guys watch, and like, so he's honest about it. This is what I don't like about this dude because he's not honest about the shit. Like you haven't seen me make one anti Dreamcast guy video. He's made a video. Oh, is Switch 2 worth it? Blah blah blah. And like 2 videos later, he'd be like trying to sell some Switch, some kind of sponsored fucking Switch connector controller thing. I'm like, bitch, didn't you just say it wasn't worth it? But it's grifting, and it's obvious. I don't fuck with that. That doesn't bother me. But when you try to act like you're some pure, come on, man.
I remember Black Bond used to say that.
That's what bothers me about him.
I'm just doing it for the benefit of Nintendo. Black Bond used to say that all the time.
That's a
Oh,
cop
yeah.
out. That's a
It's very
that's a
similar.
cop out.
It's very similar to that. I'm like, come on, bro. Come on.
Like,
Because, again, if you only talked about PC gaming or fucking PlayStation, nobody watch your goddamn videos. They love that Nintendo hate shit. That's what they want. That's what they want. And you know it. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with my intelligence. I know what you're doing.
For sure.
all right. Well, I think
He can't go back to retrospectives. That's just, it ain't gonna work.
I think
Nobody's gonna
we'll
watch
wrap
that shit.
this up. Enough attention to that, whoever that is. Still haven't seen him in my feed.
Don't worry about it. You won't. You'll be.
But,
Yeah, I mean, if I give him attention or not, he gonna do what he do. I am not big enough, or we're not big enough to boost his numbers in any,
Yeah.
in any way. So,
But
but yeah,
Metroid Prime comes out when?
The
Is it
4th
this
Thursday.
This Thursday.
Thursday.
Metroid
Crazy.
Prime 4 Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I'm probably just gonna get
and I don't know when I'm gonna be able to play that
Piss
shit.
people off.
But yeah, well,
I
so
don't know
next
when I'm gonna
week
be able
we'll
to play
have some thoughts, or some of us, on the game. Terrell, maybe he'll start Metroid Prime 1 remastered soon
Yeah.
this year,
I'm
end of next or beginning
Also,
next year.
you're still
I mean,
like
I don't know. We'll see.
you're still dead set on wanting to play the first one first.
Have you not
Well,
started it at all?
No, Juice gave me the first one, so like,
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Might as
I
well
can
play it.
Straight out play it.
That way you'll know.
Might as well play it. I gave it to you.
You know the funny thing
I
is,
dare you to
Black
put the
Friday.
bitch down after about 2 hours. Play that bitch for 2 hours straight, at least.
You'll get
when
lost
you
at
first
some
start.
point,
And,
though.
I mean, that's kind of Metroid in general. I think that's a part of the.
I
We'll
mean,
get a strategy
I
guide.
actually, I mean, maybe I was dumb, but I did get genuinely lost in like for a portion of Metroid Prime. Not a ton. But
Sometimes you
just
just
one
gotta
part.
wait for a little beacon tell you to go at least what direction to head. It doesn't tell you how to get there. It just tells you like up here there's
just-
a disturbance.
Or put the game down for
Yeah, sometimes
week
that's the
and
best.
pick it back up.
It's just with Silk Song I did that.
For me, I'd
and
be forgetting. For me, that's the worst.
there isn't much in the way of
That
fast.
might actually be beneficial.
There's no
For
fast
you, but for
travel.
Metroid,
There's
they need
no.
support.
You got to get everywhere the long way. There's sometimes you can. There's another exit that opens up that maybe you can shave some time, but I would say
Yeah.
that can be a bit annoying when you're trying to figure out where to go and you just gotta go everywhere, like no fast travel option. But It's designed that way. It's not
I don't
like
know. Yeah, and I think our mentality, at least mine, was back in those days. My mentality was different when it came to video games, so I just kind of expected that kind of thing to happen in games. And
yeah, and it's not like it's not
it's
like
funny
this
hearing people
huge
talk about
game
them.
either. So it's not like
No,
No,
20 hours on
Less.
a regular playthrough. I'm just saying,
Oh, okay.
like if you're getting lost and shit like that, and that kind of stuff. But yeah, you might, if you're running through that bitch, I think I beat it in a second run in like 15 hours, 14 hours, something like that. So
Yeah, something like that.
all right.
but it's great, fucking fantastic.
It's 3.4, baby.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Thanks for joining, and yeah, have a good one.
So hope these reviews are great reviews.
Yeah,
I hope it's a 0.
we should have
You're a
predicted.
villain. What the fuck?
We should have predicted the Metacritic.